Boo.
And hello there. Welcome back to the Tales from Cestria, where I and a bunch of individuals get together to talk about the ramifications of live streaming in the public domain of life. So,
How God is an introvert.
God is an introvert. Deal with it. Anyway, so before we get started, as always, a few announcements to get through. First off, we are down one Phantom today, as money requires him to be at a location that he must do work. Point is that he's not here today. Hey, so we're down one player today, but we have everyone else here today. And as always, if you want to help support the channel, do a subscription into my channel, because apparently I disabled donations a while ago and I never realized that. So subscribing to my channel allows you to add a Wrath or Glory dice. What are Wrath and Glory dice, you say? Well, no one asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Hey, they are set at D6 that my players can add to any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. And these are the golden dice right here going up and down right now. Well, they can be used at any time, at any place. But they can't be used to save their lives. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. And Wrath dice, on the other hand, are for me to use for any NPC that I am playing as, player and or otherwise. Same set of rules, attack throw, ability check, or saving throw. Oh, and the red dice that were going up and down there just recently. Hey, so that's one way to directly support the channel. In other news, next week is birthday week. Yay! I'm old as fuck compared to everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
I think you said you were
similar ages.
I think you said you were like 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm older than you.
You're turning
Not
35.
that far.
You're turning 35, right?
Something like that. 1991. I'll let
He's old is old.
Yeah, it's
no
fine.
matter how you play the game.
Old is old, no matter how you play the game. Every single year you get a new DLC. You didn't ask for it, but it's free.
Oh, that's adorable. Someone made a chainsaw playset for kids.
Buggy.
What, you mean in the handy toolman toys that have been around for decades?
No, I'm like, you know the cosplay of Chainsaw Man, right?
Oh,
Imagine that, but for
Chainsaw
kids.
Man. Okay. I thought you were saying like they made a chainsaw set.
Yeah, but like imagine that, but like for kids.
Okay.
Just like how they made the whole cannons for like kids to play with. Now you got like now someone made like a kids toy version for
I
like
can see the
5-year-olds and older.
I can see the soccer moms getting upset about this.
This is so. I want to put it in the chat later.
Soccer moms will get upset over anything.
Pretty much.
I'm asking this man to give me this.
Buy this for me,
My
please.
future kids.
Chat, buy this for Hanyakusha. Anyway, hey,
Best dad in the world.
Yeah. Anyway, so in other news, I believe I will be doing the next set of XCOM live stream episode recordings next week as well, in addition to the birthday stream on Wednesday the 29th. Right? Yes, I will be streaming on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Hey, for various things. Windrose will probably be among those things. If I change out my fan. Also, if you hear any squeaking on the stream side of things, on any reason, coming from my microphone every time I speak, that is my computer yelling at me because my fan is overheated and is warped.
Yes, in other words, go to Hita's throne and gift them some lube so they could fix their fan.
I don't have lube on my throne. I haven't actually updated my throne in a long time.
Correction, you don't have lube on your throne yet.
just WD-40. That's all it is.
You should get Hita the Bad Dragon.
No.
Because he's a dragon.
Fuck you.
I'm also but I'm also the bad dragon, so
yeah. Anyway, so
just gotta mail myself to Hita and then we're done.
Oh god.
If
you mail yourself to me, then we can have Dungeons and Dragons live with Kyoku and Phantom.
Right?
Yeah.
It was expensive to get from where I am to where you are.
We'll just put you. We'll just mail you. That'd be a lot cheaper.
I am a rabbit. I am tiny.
I almost got the chance to meet Rabbit. No, next time maybe. Let's see.
I'm gonna be Hanyakusha's carry on.
There we go. There we go. Hanyakusha's carry on as it comes from the East Coast.
I actually would really love eventually.
I would love to have a live game with all you guys.
would be so fucking fun.
Well,
It'll be less chaotic, I think. It'll be less chaotic.
I should have my license, my driver's license by this summer, and then get a passport, and I'll just rent a car, and there you go.
Yeah.
It'll take me a few days,
Or
but
we take it one step further. We cosplayers ourselves too.
I don't know.
I don't think we ever made a proper
If I
artwork for
cosplay
your
myself,
character.
you're gonna see me. You're gonna see a real life Thunder Maw.
But hang on. Before we get on with announcements, we discussed like an act ago that saving up enough money for that group art photo of all the fire charmers.
That's right, we did. We still haven't done that yet.
No, we haven't. I forgot about that.
Is this OC art or character art?
It'd be
Character
like the character final arc.
Fair enough.
It's a lot of money because there'd be so many characters. It's also hello, welcome. We haven't quite started yet, so we'll say hi to all the chatters and everything as well for now.
Yeah.
And other news and updates.
Hello, Harpy.
I am still writing in the book for the thing. The current chapter is up over on Wattpad. I would put my bot in there, but my bot's broken too because everything wants to break lately. I don't know. The life of a live streamer. Everything's breaking all the time, and you have no idea where it breaks and how to fix it. Tis the case that it is. Anyway.
That is the case.
No, you weren't. Anyway, so.
What?
Regardless, so I'm also working on getting a commission for the first light novel sketch of the book as well too. So look forward to that. The vote came in, and it is going to be of Isabel. Oh, the
yes, Harpy.
the friend of the king. Group art photo of the player's characters in the game here. Yeah, so it's going to be fun and exciting. I think they'll all be flexing with their shirts being ripped off, with some people doing some face palms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what we agreed on.
That is
What's funny is that
It was Kyoku raising his staff up and casting a minor illusion of the whole like fire charmers behind us.
I just thought about it. If I had actually made my character into a barbarian instead of a druid, and used the
she would have
totem. Yeah, but if I went with the totem for nature and all that stuff, I could still technically spellcast ritual spellcasting, but I'd be flexing muscles to spellcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I imagine y'all using
Muscle magic.
a ghost of Ragnar in the background.
Yeah.
He's like, hey guys, I'm back.
Thing. Also, thank you for the follow.
And then Ragnar just.
Yeah, pretty much. The sketch would consist of all the characters still alive, and all the characters that died in the background, like spectral spirits. But
cool.
that's a conversation for later. In the meantime, there is a slight delay on the XCOM episodes, as I have to sit down and do more writing. But I've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately, both personal and extra personal. Oh, I don't know how to say group wise, but we'll call it like that, and go from there. Other than that, that's all the announcements that I have from my side of things. I hand it to my players. Is there any announcements that you lot have to make?
Still fighting corporate greed.
Yeah, still fighting corporate greed.
Fighting
Fighting the man on the private side.
Okay, I'm working towards getting my inheritance. If I do, maybe we'll fund the damn group photo. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
We're not forcing anyone to.
I know, but cool.
I do have some news. There is a reason I am on my phone. I am getting a brand new PC. Started with just an upgrade. The upgrade became a brand new PC once the fucking PC case needed to be replaced.
So I gotta replace my PC case too. If I try and take the side off, to clean the PC, there's a good chance I won't be able to get the side back on.
I gotta replace the fan. So we all gotta replace stuff in our PCs.
Yeah.
My
I might. Sorry.
My PC should be about like 10 to 15 times better. And it's like really good specs. So,
So I might.
after that, I will probably start VTubing again.
15.00.
I might have some fans laying around for you, Hida.
Oh no, I literally got a box of brand new Corsair fans and sitting on top of my dresser right now. I got them.
Put them in, god damn it!
I know, I gotta do it. I just gotta
Well,
sit down and actually do it.
But like, if I'm replacing my computer case, I want to like fix my computer entirely, which means I'm gonna have to wait till I get my inheritance. But I'm more than likely gonna have to get a 5000 series graphics card from my local computer store because they don't stock 3000 or 4000 anymore.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, no.
And that's like and the particular graphics card is the $2,000 varietal.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kyoko's got a new computer coming in. Hanyakusha, you're the last one. Do you have any announcements you wish to make? Fantastic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you now.
My announcement is that I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Great announcement.
Good.
Great announcement. 10 out of 10.
Good, 10 out of 10.
Can we get a live feed? Can we get a live, like...
No. Hanyakusha's Eldritch fans are all crazy to hear, I think. We all stop good with voices fire on the mic.
Ooh, and that one was a 10 out of 10. Did you hear that as it fell in?
And the plop!
We're
all adults here, I swear.
Here.
This is why we do these announcements and have a little bit of extended time before we get started with any game to get all this nonsense and silliness out. Now, if you do not do this on your regular games, guess what? You're bound to suffer through it later.
You're still bound to suffer through it later.
Oh,
That's so
absolutely.
funny that you think that gets rid of it.
Absolutely. Well, while we're waiting for Hanyakusha to get back in case he has like real announcements to make.
I'm back and no, you're not.
Oh, okay then. Well, he's back and everything. Well, in that regard, why don't we go ahead and get started with a recap of what happened last time from scratch?
What?
What happened last time, Time Rabbit?
Oh, I got a club in my face. My memory's a little rough.
Oh, I remember what happened last time. God damn it. Fucking ass.
Alright, so we had the fight of the lifetime after a hostage situation went sour after Kayla. It's like, I've got a hostage. Don't move or I'll shoot. Caleb did the move.
Yeah, someone didn't realize that we were planning
Thank you for the head pats.
out without endangering them and decided to just forego the hostage and just attack. And yeah,
Yeah, we had a huge fight where the kid apparently barely lives. I don't know.
the kid lived. I barb healed the kid, got him to they're gonna get the kid to a proper doctor to make sure he'll be fine. So
Okay, who was supposed to give updates? Because it sounds like two people are giving updates.
Well, I called for Rabbit, but Barb picked up as well.
Bandit fight. That's basically what happened.
bandit fight with a hostage, an important key that managed to survive thanks to Barb's quick thinking.
And then at the end as well, they were a little bit late, but the knights from the town over came over and checked in on the situation.
Hey, no.
Yes, after a harrowing fight with a large group of bandits led by the wanted man Gregor the Smasher, a half giant, right? With a notorious reputation to him. Yeah. Our heroes found themselves in a ultimatum and choice. Nice. Unfortunately, a choice was made, and there were some consequences for it. The young lad Theodore, a small fairy just at the beginning cusp of understanding druidic magic, was, well, as the name suggests, smashed within in the half-giant's grip, left in a near-death state due to the fact that he has a small frame and only 5 hit points, and was dealt 7 damage.
Oh.
Smash her in the streets, but also smash her in the sheets.
Yes.
Anyway. Smash aura, you know what I mean.
Anyway, hey, as the fight intensified, our heroes managed to restrain Gregor the Smasher with great effectiveness until his own berserker-like rage and the assistance of a very well trained and skilled dog broke the concentration of the hold person spell placed upon him, for which he then proceeded to go ham on everyone, nearly taking out an additional member in Scratch, the Beastkin Rogue. But our heroes were successful.
Messed us up. That dog messed 2 players up.
That dog messed that dog was very skilled and amazingly survived with 1 hit point. Like, I'm actually amazed he survived.
Damn.
Yeah. But regardless, the party successfully dispatched Gregor the Smasher, and as the royal armed knights of the human kingdom were on their patrol, they came across a fleeing bandit from that fight, rushed to the endeavor, and were hoping to assist in any way, but were a little late to the chase and everything like that. But have it on record that the Fire Charmers had dispatched Gregor the Smasher, and as such they have an award of 250 gold waiting for them back in the town they just recently came from.
Newman Bird?
Hey, Hita.
Yes.
No, sorry, go ahead, Bob.
Yeah.
No, you go ahead. You was going to say something.
I think it was Aru.
Hmm?
He'll say something.
Did I?
Hita, go.
The voices confuse me, and I can't tell the difference. Hita.
Yes.
Did Heihaku fail at winning against his teacher?
One more time,
That
please.
was the last thing. Did I fail fighting against my teacher for getting the ring off of it?
I believe you did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Huh?
Yeah. As you guys continue to travel northwards, you have to make one last stop on the road for the night. Due to the recent attack, each of you who took night watch very seriously, and because of that, no further danger came to you during the night. You all managed to get a long rest. If you guys hit the milestone march, which I believe I did, now go on to everyone's character sheet, and I put the milestone markage on how many milestone points you need to level up out of 4.
What?
Hey, Hita, can you hit the long rest button for me? It's on my.
Yes. I can do that for you. I can do that for you. That is not a problem.
Okay, let's get spells changed.
I tried. Yep. So
I'm gonna change
as morning
up.
comes and everything like that, you each make your preparations and spells for the day. If you want to apply any additional effects, such as cooking, you may do so as well at this time.
I would like to. Can you do the roll for me?
All right. Yep, not a problem. So we go to Kyoku real fast. I'm going to
Oh shit, that's the wrong character.
long rest.
Okay.
Long rest. There we
Let's
go.
to my
And I
characters
shall
make sure
do
that
the
they-
cooking check for you right now. Are you trying to make anything specific, or are you trying to make just a basic meal?
Where did we set up camp?
You're on the roadside, pretty much.
Just anything that's available.
All
Maybe
right.
just
So
put something
a
together
basic
with
breakfast.
like local herbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
A basic breakfast. All right. In this regard, I also do believe, let me just double check your notes here, because I think you took 2 points of exhaustion from utilizing your spell.
I did, yes.
Yes. So on your recovery, you do recover 1 point of exhaustion, and You rolled a 16 for your cooking, and as it is a basic meal, as it is a basic meal, if you had expended any hit dice in regards of thing, because normally when you take a long rest, you gain half of your expended hit dice back. It would be an additional one for a good meal, that you have here. That's just a basic, non-fancy meal with any ingredients whatsoever. So,
Okay.
Yep. So I'm trying to find where you have. Oh, you're at 4 exhaustion.
Yeah, because the spell ends and then I take exhaustion, but I also forced a spell slot.
Yes, you did.
That
Yes,
I didn't
you did.
have.
Yeah.
To get more exhaustion.
All right then. So I'm gonna. So yeah, with your cooking thing, I'm going to say that if you do not get into any extraneous work for this day, you will automatically recover 1 additional point by the end of the day.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Yeah, but that requires that again by the end of the day. So by tomorrow morning, you should be down to 1 exhaustion point.
Perfect.
Yes. Anyway, so with everyone having a good and hearty breakfast, if you have any expended hit dice from short resting, you get 1 additional back in addition to the half you get back normally from it based off of this meal and everything.
I call these ones breakfast tacos.
It's a bit of flatbread, Ed, from the rations with like bacon and egg in the middle of it, and you're just kind of folding it up upon itself. Nothing too terribly complicated. Anyway, before you all set out for the day's travel, do you, the Fire Charmers, have anything you wish to do?
What is the marker at on my my alcohol?
On the alcohol fermentation thing, you have 1 more day to your checkup. So
One more day.
You basically have today. Tomorrow you will be checking it out.
Okay. And then we're still on the road. I guess Kyoku would just keep watch a little bit.
All right.
On the road.
Scratch, are you doing anything before you guys head out for the day?
I guess I'm just watching over the group.
All right. Barb, are you doing anything before the group heads out?
Are we still defending the caravan, or are we?
You are still
parting from
defending.
the
Yeah, you're still defending the caravan. The caravan is going with you to the to this village because it's one part. It's one stop. It's a stop along the way. It's a little out of the way for them, but it is a stop on the way for them, and they kind of want to get another horse because they lost a horse.
Yes, I'm going to check on. I can help with the horses.
Yes, you can turn into a horse, can't you?
I can also summon them.
Okay.
They only need one. They only need one right now.
So
and it's for the
I'm
front
going to check on Theodore to see how Theodore is doing.
All right.
And
Since this is a medical thing, it will be a medicine check.
I will. May I guidance myself first?
You may guidance yourself for this, indeed. Yes.
Ooh, I'm definitely gonna need that guidance, which I think is strictly a D4.
Yeah, 1d4.
Okay, so that's not too bad. A 14's okay.
14's okay. Yeah. You are not a medical practitioner yourself, but you do recognize the effects of healing for certain things. So, now from your 14 check, you can tell that yes, there is still some scarring in where like the part of the bones ripped out of the skin and everything like that from being smashed in the hand of a half giant. Those scars are probably going to be permanent scars against him. But as you inspect his ligaments, his bones from the bone mending potion that you remembered how to craft, you can tell that yes, he is going to have no physical bone issues, and he should be able to function normally through life. function normally after, getting some proper rest.
Yeah.
So the triage that you did to him and the medical care you provided him with both magic and potion were successful.
That's good.
Yep.
Do we have any more of those bone mending potions or the ingredients to make them?
She would have to get ingredients to make them.
Yes.
Because that could come in handy. I could see a fucked up way how that could come in handy. Negotiations, we'll say in quotations.
You perk scratches interest with this. Is like, yes, that'd be very interesting indeed. Very good, useful.
If you guys want to make a intelligence check or a history check of your choice, to see if you have any memory of bone mending potions or anything like that, you may.
Yeah, can you roll for me whichever one is higher?
In the case of Kyoku, we will do the history check. On a 27, yes, when you've been shopping with your mom in the past, you've absolutely seen bone mending potions on the shelf for purchase. They are mildly expensive. You have never had one administered to you because I don't think you've ever broken any bones in your childhood, correct?
Yeah, no, Kyoku's always been taught to be very careful. His dad taught him how to be very careful while he was hunting.
There we go. Yeah, so in that thing. Scratch, did you make a roll for it as well, or?
Nah.
No. All right. You just heard, huh? That sounds like an actual useful potion.
Yeah, sounds like torture tools.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Scratch. That's literally what that's why I brought it.
So aside from that, and
that's why you brought it up and caught my interest.
Yep. Aside from that, Hanyakusha, is there anything you want to do before the group heads out for the day?
Let's continue my training, taking the laws from my master for a second time. Tell me that I still need a lot of work to be done.
Alright.
I mean, your master is Gojo.
Phantom is currently kind of sulking and just staring at his hand in deep thought. But before long, all of you who pack up the camp for the day and continue traveling northward. The morning is filled with, let me just double check something real fast over on here. What is the weather like today? As you are, the morning is filled with a light mist as the ground is a little moist. The ground is moist. Thanks. So you're using Druidcraft to kind of clear the mist out?
I'm using Druidcraft to guesstimate the weather we're gonna get.
Alright. You get the feeling that at the low of the day is going to be about 61.8 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is a calm northeastern breeze at about 2 kilometers per hour.
You laugh, but he has it all written out.
Nice.
It's literally
There's about an 80%. It's about an 80% chance of rain.
No. There's not an 80% chance. It's a light mist today. There are a few clouds in the sky though, as you are traveling.
All
right. As you are traveling, I need everyone to just make a general perception check for me. Is the group perception check for the area? Yes, I will roll for you, Kyoku, here in a second.
Thank you. Eating. I was about to bring it up.
That's 29.
That's a 27 for Kyoku.
Oh wow, I'm rolling high today.
You're rolling high to that with an nat 20.
It's because God's taking over my character.
Do I usually have to roll because my passive is 25?
This is an active check. Your passive perception is when like something happens, like someone's trying to sneak up on you, and they roll below that.
Oh,
active is you are looking for something specifically. So you can miss stuff if you're looking for something.
We get a glory dice for the nat 20 on the perception check, right?
You did, yep.
The classic old age saying, "I'll find it if I'm not looking for it."
Oh, that's actually gonna be fun.
Anyway, Hanyakasha, what did you get?
What am I rolling?
Perception.
right?
Yep, perception. Yep. You guys are keeping an active eye out for danger.
Oh, you need a perception. Yes.
22.
I mean, that's all right. 17. My passive is 18, so I'm just gonna use that.
Well, again, you're actively looking for danger and everything like that, so you can easily miss something in danger.
Yes.
Regardless, it is a group check, and yeah, the majority of you all succeed very well with that one. So,
if curiosity's sake, because I was getting my spell list ready.
yes.
Shit, that's a lot of. That's got touch range, but essentially, it takes 10 minutes. So before we start heading out, can I cast a spell?
What spell are you casting?
It's going to be cast on Theodore, specifically. I'm casting Druid Grove. It takes 10 minutes to cast. It is not a ritual spell either, but it lasts 24 hours.
All right. What does it do?
So, a lot of shit.
Okay. What is it? What level of spell is it?
6.
What's
Druid
the spell called?
Grove. All right.
Druid
It is
Grove.
not a ritual, so you will be burning your
Yes.
spell for the day.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Invoke spirits. The area can be as small as a 30-foot cube and as large as a 90-foot cube. Fuck, that's not small at all, but okay.
I'm going with the 90 foot. I'm going with the 90-foot cube. Thank you.
Okay.
90-foot cube? What the fuck?
I am double checking.
I'm not taking no chances after yesterday. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to state this right now. I don't think this thing can move.
It's a touch. So as long as the target is moving, it moves with it.
You cast on an area that you don't cast on
Yeah,
object,
it's an
right?
area that lasts for 24 hours.
Yeah, but the buildings and other structures are excluded from the affected area.
Yeah, you're moving. You're not staying in the
Okay.
area. Yeah. Do you want to rescind that? Do you want to rescind that?
Yeah, because
Okay.
technically I read it as like the area can be as small, but like it doesn't say the area can't move. If you know,
but it
Or in a
doesn't. But
moving
it
structure.
doesn't say it can move either, which then leads to it being non-movable.
I'd also consider a vehicle a moving structure as well.
Yeah, but if I'm using on Theodore, Theodore is not a vehicle; it's a person, creature. So I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, you invoke the spirits of nature to protect an area outdoors or underground.
You are in a wagon, I believe.
Yeah. It's not really a nature thing. It's a good spell. Yeah. It's
It's
one
good
of
for
those
defending if I have time, but
yeah. So when you if you want to cast, if you still have your 6th spell at the end of the day and you want to cast it at night, all right, to have it protected at night, then that works. But yeah.
Okay. Shit.
It's actually a really good spell.
Yeah.
That's a really good spell from Xanathar's. Remember, folks, we read your spells. You never know what they do until you read them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to.
I've actually never seen this spell before, and I have Xanathar's.
Yeah. I will, however, keep looking to manage my spells for the day because I want to
you're
discuss my
fine.
spell.
Yeah, you're fine.
It makes me want to play a druid.
Druids are fun.
Right?
Druids can be fun. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, with that in mind, you guys continue traveling with your active perception checks. You do see an increase in natural wildlife around the roadside and everything like that as you go further and further north. The road itself becomes a little less well traveled and becomes a bit more rough. But but the road is still fairly well maintained. But it is definitely getting a little bumpy in the wagons. And the creatures you see around, you see a lot of deer, elk, you see some rabbits, and other natural creatures. Off in the distance, you do see some wolves. They are, you do see some like wolves, like a pack of wolves and everything. They are watching the caravan, but they do not approach.
Alrighty.
And throughout the day, the travel is peaceful. You stop for lunch along the way around. And what time did I put you guys stopping at? You stop for lunch around 11 o'clock before you continue on. At about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the highest person with the roll, which was, I believe, Scratch with 29, right? As you're looking over one of the cresting hills that you're traveling over, you do see off in the distance a small village approaching on the horizon.
Land ho, as they say. We're coming up on our destination.
Land ho. It's all around us.
I will stab you.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, I'll go with that spell. It's very niche, but...
Alright,
No,
so...
not provoking death.
Careful what you wish for. As he smiles.
So as when you point out the village, like, so this is the famed village that is rumored to be out here. I mean, I know they built a road here within the last. I know this road's been around for a while, but one would think that it's as he kind of hits a bad bump there. One would think it'd be better maintained from here.
Kyoku will pipe up. Well, you would have to think, how much, what's the budget necessarily of this village? Perhaps they're not as well off enough to really flesh out their roads.
You're probably right. His wife, his fairly recent wife, states out. But regardless, it takes you about another hour or so to get to the village itself. Alright then, so go ahead and we'll change the music up as you guys enter into this mountain village. It is really peaceful. And the wooden buildings with stones. Hello. If I can hear myself something or the buildings with a stone wall basing. Yeah, I'm hearing myself through your microphone, Hanyakusha. I hear myself through your microphone. Anyway, so the stone-based buildings with wooden and architecture and thatched roofing, thatched and tiled roofing, just kind of give this homely feel to this entire village. People are mingling about, and there doesn't seem to be any walls or like active defenses around this village. It is a small, remote. There does seem to be someone that looks like a town watch, sitting at the entrance of the village where you guys are coming in. And as you approach, she goes on, "Oh there!
Oh, do you have a medic in this village or a doctor?"
We have an apothecary here.
We have a.
Is someone injured?
Yes, we have a young male fairy that was unfortunately squished by a giant. I
Oh
did the
my.
best I could, but they need to be looked over by a proper medical someone who can properly administer medical assistance.
I'll run ahead, Ed, to the apothecary and let him know. Oh, if you want to keep heading into the center of town, well, I'll meet you there.
I will join you with this young child because as a traveling potion maker, I actually have some experience with healing, just not medicine specifically.
All right then. Well, if you follow me then, and he begins to run off.
I'll take Theodore with him. I'll meet you guys at the town hall, or whatever.
Theodore is just like, I'm fine. I really as you kind of forcibly carry him away.
Yeah. Sorry. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But.
Okay. Anyway. Anyway, so meanwhile, while you guys while you're following the town watch to the apothecary, the rest of you follow his instructions and take the 3 wagons into the center of the village, where it's surrounded by in the center of the village is just a large well where some housewives are gathered around and are either finishing up the laundry that they started earlier, or are just mingling with the other folks around. You are greeted by the looks of children, as they just, don't seem to be getting a lot of travelers inbound. Once you make it to the center of town and find a parking thing, a gentleman walks up to the lead wagon and everything like that. Who would be riding in the front wagon at this time?
I guess that'd be Scratch.
Scratch and Kyoku.
Kyoku was, because Kyoku was also taking
Alright, so
watch.
So Scratch and Kyoku, you guys were in the front wagon. Hanyakusha, would you be in the middle or the back wagon?
Someone got to watch the back now that Phantom is out of commission for a bit.
Yeah. So you and Phantom were in the back watching, pretty much. So the thing. Hello there. Welcome to our little village. What brings you out this far? It's not common we get travelers out here.
We out of character. We just need a place to rest up a little bit, right? I think.
Out of player discussion. Yep. So I will allow for out of player discussion here for a moment while you guys get reacquainted with what your current objective in this area is.
Rabbit. You here?
Not a character. You can talk to other people.
Yeah. We were just coming to this village to rest up after our fight, right? This isn't the main objective, is it? Or is this the caravan's objective?
You're asking the wrong place.
So this is the main objective so far. We are heading to possibly a hint or location to where the twin blades owners are.
Okay, well, I knew that was our objective in general. I just didn't know if this was the village.
I don't think so yet. I think this is just where we stopped off because someone was injured.
Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was the town after a fight.
As a note, you can see the mountains are start going very high up there, and from what you can tell on the pathway here, there does not seem to be a road out of this village further north. This looks like
then this is the village.
Yep.
We made it to our location, which is not much to see about.
Small remote mountain village.
Well, I get off for the back.
Okay.
Do what you want. Keep an eye on Phantom a bit. He's a little bit unstable
You know I'm right here,
right now.
right?
Yeah, I'm not
Kyoku-
whispering. I would
Kyoku out
say
loud
I'd
as
be
well.
whispering if I was.
Kyoku out loud as well. Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep an eye on him.
Look, Phantom, I can't be here to watch over you right now. I have to do some reconnaissance. I want to make sure you're safe and my team is safe at the same time. I know what you're going through. It's bothering you deeply. But we'll get through this.
Told
Who
you
knows? I might find some more holy water while I'm at it.
Scratch will continue talking to the guard. And like, so we were here for some rest, but we're also looking for a couple. Do you have like legendary hunters or fighters around here?
No, not that I know of. We have regular. I mean, we do have those who go out and hunt on some of the local beasts for food and resources and everything. But generally speaking, we don't really have any warriors around here.
And that's the first hint we got. That's actually the best hint we got.
But, and hear me out. That doesn't necessarily mean that. I don't think that a warrior who is chosen by the Blades necessarily has to be strong from the get-go, right? Couldn't they be strong of heart or in other qualities?
That all depends. But this is not one warrior we're looking for.
Look for two. Oh, right. Well, they're being twins.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We're looking for possibly adults, if not children.
Oscar,
Kyoku turns to the guards. Anyone with any kind of talent you've seen pass through here or anything? Doesn't matter if they're a strong warrior or not, just talent.
No. I think the last adventurer we had come through here was about 3 to 5 years ago.
Alrighty, that is good information. Thank you.
And also not the right questions you would be asking.
Yes, I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hector. I am the village chief here, or the village mayor.
Oh, we got the chief.
Mayor.
Nice to
It's
meet you.
a mayor. The village is large enough to have a mayor.
Nice to meet you. The name's Kyoku.
Question, village chief or
Hector.
mayor Hector.
Hector.
Mr. Hector, I had a strange question. You wouldn't have seen twins around, right? Or at least siblings who move around together a lot.
Oh yes, we do have. A young, words. All right, out of character. Short answer: yes.
You don't mind
in
if
character. Oh yes, we do have twins that live in this village.
you don't mind if we take a gander talking to them.
I mean, sure.
Would you?
I mean, sure. They're busy. I'm pretty sure they're busy with their normal routines, so it might take a moment to gather them. If you like, I can have them meet. We can have you and meet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been at the sawmill all day. I have a. You know how it
You
is.
have a lot of work on your plate. We do not want to disturb you any further than we have to.
Nonsense. This is perfectly reasonable. It's my job as mayor to welcome any guests that come through our village.
Fair enough.
We'll get in contact with them, and we'll have them meet you at the. We'll have you meet them at my house. There we go. That's the word I want to say. God damn it.
All right. Then we'll take
That's
it
a
to-
me.
we'll take
That's
the
a me
sign
problem.
since
That's not a
it's,
him problem.
Is there a guild here? An adventurers guild here? Since adventurers did come here 5 years ago.
No adventurers guild. We have an apothecary and a general goods store, blacksmith. No arcane blacksmith, sadly.
Hmm. Well, do you have a place for outside guests to stay? We're willing to pay if that's what it is. What's needed to cause.
I
We
mean,
might be
there's-
here for a while.
I mean, there's some farms down on the edge of town that you could stay in if you wish.
That'd
I
be great.
guess that's where we'll set up the wagons and stuff.
All right.
I look to the team. Who wants to be in charge of setting up the wagons and paying for the room tonight?
Well, we'll take care of our own wagons. And we'll take care of our own wagons here. You guys just need to worry about yourselves. The caravan people will say to you.
You sure?
Yes,
You're still under.
these are our wagons, and technically we have made it to safe haven at this moment.
As you wish. We're just looking out for you.
Hey, Hida, I have a question.
And I have an answer.
Does Kyoku feel anything from the human blades? Like, if he was in the same vicinity as them, I feel that they would have some kind of reaction or pull.
There is a reaction that you get when you actually sit down, when you actually, try to attune with them and everything like that. You are in the right location. But unfortunately, as these are semi-sentient blades, they cannot tell you where they're at.
Okay,
you're in the right location. So they're within
Okay.
100 miles of you, pretty much.
within 100 miles. Okay, I relay that back to the group.
Yeah. They're within the areas, is how you would refer to it. The exact mileage is me as a dungeon master telling you that you're in the right area.
Okay. Kyoku will look to the group. So I just checked with the blades, kind of checked if I could find any, feel anything from them. Any kind of pull or anything. It feels like we're in the right area. It's reacting around here.
Then the research that I've been doing has been correct then.
It's so it would seem.
Then we're going to be staying here for quite a bit. I also... Do anyone have any security magic? I need that up and running.
Hida, can you check my
Grove.
Hida, can you check my spellbook? I swear I have alarm somewhere. That might be my alternate spellbook.
Wait, I have alarm. I think I have bells, stuff. Okay, so I have stuff.
Spell book,
Do alarm,
loading.
anything.
Alarm.
So, Hida,
I do have alarm.
Yes.
Doctor needs to sit around our enclosure.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we saying, Barb?
how I don't know what my word is. How concerned are you about us having specific components for spells?
Depends on the component. If there's something that's readily easy to find, then I'm not overly concerned about it. But if it's something like, I need the diamond for it, or I need something of intrinsic gold value, then I am more concerned.
About a mistletoe specifically harvested with a golden sickle under the light of a full moon.
That's oddly specific.
That is the component for Druid Grove.
That's the most specific spell components I ever heard of. What the fuck?
Now, technically, if it doesn't have a cost to it,
So here's what I'll say for the Druid Grove spell.
Like, I can find plants, just fine. I would say it's not. I would say you choose you plant a tree sapling or a tree seed, and that is the catalyst. Okay.
Yeah, and I'd have to say it has to be some sort of like strong mana-filled tree seed, which you could easily find with your locate with any of your locate cells and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no, to make this spell,
The
it's
most
not that
important
hard,
thing-
but yeah.
The most important thing is that it has to be harvested at a full moon with a golden sickle, which is the weirdest thing I ever heard. But hey,
There's no monetary value to it.
slave, druid slay.
Oh, God, it is oddly specific. I don't even know where. Yeah, I will say that.
When do you have the time? Like,
I mean, you can get a sickle that's gold
$5
inlaid, and then the druid can artificially create a full moon at some point. So
Yeah.
okay, so they can create an artificial moon. What about the gold sickle?
that's the easy part.
Go say, here's some gold, make me a sickle out of it. Okay.
Or just
And,
like
and then you have to plant the missile stone and have it grow. So that's
that-
2 spell slots you're using to make an artificial moon
yeah.
and glow on a mistletoe quickly.
But thanks to Hida, we're just growing a plant. That's magically.
Yeah. So I will
On
definitely
magic
say to get this component, you have to actively go search for it. It is not something that is a quick, like, oh, I go to the shop and buy it. No, this is something that has to go out. You have to acquire it yourself, and there could be danger involved with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I'm saying, like, you need, like, a pseudo fey plant.
Yep.
And I say pseudo because it's not really a fey plant that you have to go to the fey to the underforest to get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I could probably find a sickle from one of the farmers.
Here we go. We'll call. You need a sacred tree seed.
Okay.
There we go.
Locate sacred tree.
Yep. And then you gotta go out and find it and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. They are definitely a very rare, if not legendary, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not legendary, but definitely a very rare item.
That's what happens when you try and cast a higher level spell.
Absolutely.
You use a
But it's definitely a lot easier than trying to harvest mistletoe with a golden sickle under a full moon.
I mean, technically, it's easier than finding a 500.
Yeah, except
GP
the downside.
diamonds.
Yeah, here's the downside though. You're at the first quarter moon cycle.
Yeah. I mean,
So I have the moon cycle for you. You would have to wait a week.
yes and no.
Anyway, so anyway, while they're getting all set up for the night and everything like that and whatnot, Barb,
I will definitely.
you
take
follow
it
the
as a
town.
spell
You
for
follow the one town watch guy to. You follow the town watch guy to the apothecary. It's a nice little 2-story house. You know, it's like kind of near the center of the village. Entering the building, you are greeted by an elderly old man. Yes. Young Jacob. What brings you in? I'm not here for myself. Oh, I'm here for this. I'm here for this adventure. Here for this traveler. Here, yeah.
Yes, and I much to Theodore's reluctance, I present Theodore to the apothecary, and I'm like, we were attacked. Well, me and my group of adventurers and these caravan were attacked by a bunch of bandits, and unfortunately, this young lad got thrown into a hostage situation by a half-giant bandit, and inadvertently got crushed. And I did my best to stabilize him and heal him, but I'm not a proper medical practitioner. I dabble mostly in creating potions. So I was hoping there was a medic or someone who could thoroughly evaluate his healing and determine if he still has any injuries that could be problematic.
Let me take a look at that lad here. All right, he goes through, starts. As you hand the kid over, you can tell that he's blushing currently.
The kid?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so the doctor began saying, and during his inspection, you can tell that he's unpracticed when it comes to fairies specifically. Probably has dealt more with human and everything, but you can definitely see his medical expertise and effect, not requiring you to assist him in any way. He's just
okay.
It's like I got okay, pulls out a tool, or pulls out like the reaction tool or hammer. Hammer realizes it's way too big for him. It's like, oh. And then he goes find something smaller to work for instead.
Yeah.
But he goes through a series of standardized physical checks and everything. Well, aside from these scars on the side on your body, you are in perfect health right now. You were saying that you did medical care to him.
I did. I usually make potions, so I know what kind of plants have medicinal properties. But I don't know a whole lot about the human body, or in this case,
I'm sorry, my little monster.
The fairy body,
As
even though
much
I'm
as I know,
technically a fairy.
you're new to me. Any streams that you had with Hita that wasn't D&D, I wasn't part of.
What?
It's coming through on our side.
Tanyakusha, are you okay?
Yeah, I was just answering a question.
Because it came through on our side as well.
Muted the wrong thing.
Yeah. I think when you mute your microphone, it defaults to something else, and then we can hear ourselves through it.
I just didn't mute Discord.
Oh, okay. Okay. Also, did the chat go
I
through?
muted the stream by accident.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
Also, chat's fine.
Okay.
This was a private message.
Oh, private message. Got it. Alright. Anyway, so, where was I? Well, yes. Well, knowledge of plants is one thing, but being able to utilize his magic is another thing entirely. I, unfortunately, do not have the magical capabilities, so I have to do everything as they say, by hand.
Yeah.
But yes, no, you did a very fine job on it. Might I, from what I can tell on these wounds here, it looks like there was a large amount of force pushed on the young lad's body here, causing internal protrusions out of the skin. But how were you able to mend it? I'm assuming you managed to create a bone-mending potion of sorts?
Yes, bone mending. The potion I created in the past.
It's not a very easy potion to make. Very impressive job.
Yes.
Nice. Yes, but as far as I can tell, the boy's in good health. I would definitely say take an extra day of rest just to be on the safe side, but there should be no ill effects with his growth.
Well, that's good. That was what I was concerned for.
Thank you, Miss Angie, for helping me out.
Barb is going to chuckle a little bit and be like, "You're welcome."
Do you pat him on the head?
I do.
Okay. You see that blush again on him. Anyway. So I take it after checking with the dog, you and Theodore regroup with the in the center, right?
We go to the town hall, and assuming whether parties there or not, we'll see.
I'll say for the sake of you guys discussing plans and everything, because this happened at the same time that they're having the discussion, they are still there. So as you guys are discussing sleeping arrangements, Barb and Theodore return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Theodore
Theodore
goes
got
off.
me.
Theodore goes off to his adopted dragonborn mother.
Now,
And
Kyoku is he's designating the points that alarm would affect. Because he's going to cast an alarm around our inn.
oh, where are we
Fine.
staying?
That's a small area.
There is a tavern that has room for guests to stay about.
I thought you said we were staying at a barn.
Well, Hanyakusho was asking for the barn.
You would.
Eh. Either or
Honest-
works.
Honestly, it's cheaper to just take the barn.
Where's the caravan going to be hunkering down?
So from the so as you like kind of look over to the caravan people, they're talking with the mayor, and you basically overhear with passive perceptions that they're going to be staying at the tavern, and the wagons are going to go to the barn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh wait,
Now what?
so we're not at the actual place yet.
No,
Okay.
you guys are currently in the center. You guys are currently in the center of town at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Barb would
discussing
like to
what
stay
to
at
do
the-
now. Yeah.
Barb would like to stay at the tavern as well if the group is not opposed to it. It would not be cheaper, but she will pay for it, I guess.
Kyoku's gonna pipe up. I'd say let's put it to a vote. Who here in the Fire Charmers wants to go to the barn, and who here wants to go to the tavern?
Give me a sec. Let me cast a spell for this.
What?
I'm gonna
What do you mean
cast-
by this?
I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals and conjure 8 little animals, and each of them is gonna have a vote.
That's not.
that's not how that works. You're
Not
not
how this
gonna, your animals is not counted.
So these like little bird. It's like got a couple like squirrels come up, get conjured into existence. There's like a raccoon, other mountain cute animals, so, like non-threatening animals cast up.
Guys,
Good
Well, I
job.
was
You
trying-
unlocked me. I don't know what to say here.
guys,
Jeff gives a sigh and goes to the tavern.
guys, before you decide to choose where Shaw to separate y'all, I
What?
need an alarm spell set up for Eddie. Is your alarm spell creature specific? Or is it just
Hida, is it creature specific?
Alarm is based off of the person's spell in general. I believe you can set the alarm up at any location. So, you set an alarm against an the description of the spell. You set an alarm against unwanted intrusion. Choose a door, window, or area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or large creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast a spell, you designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental
okay? So
alarm.
it is creature specific.
Yeah, it is creature specific.
I want a 20-foot cube in front of the entrance, most likely. From here to the main central area, specifically for demons. If we are in the right location, that means that they might know as well and might jump on us like they did the last time at the Dragon City. I want as few casualties as possible.
I will get this set up right away. I cannot waste any time.
It does last for 8 hours.
Out of character, Kyoku will just re-up on the alarm spell when the 8 hours are over.
Yes. I'm not worrying about like what spells you have prepared for the day. So if you would not have prepared alarm for the day, it's not prepared. You have to catch it as a ritual.
That's fine. Kyoku will cast it as a ritual, and then go and set it up from the entrance of the plaza in a 20-foot cube, just like Hangyaku described.
At the front of the tavern entrance, right?
Was
The
it
city entrance.
the city entrance
The
to the
town's
plaza?
entrance.
Yes.
Yeah, the city entrance, it would just cover that gate. If they tried going around, if they went around and came in from a different side of the village, the alarm spell would not go off.
Is it possible to do this ritual in multiple places?
I would, ultimately, no. Let me just see. Actually,
There.
Actually,
I mean,
yes.
does it take
yes.
components? Because if it takes components, then we could do multiple.
A tiny bell and a piece of fine silver wire.
And I have that on me specifically for this.
Yep. So, yes, you can. Yes, you can set it up multiple times throughout the area. It will burn
Stretches at the
I will
tavern.
say though, with the amount of times that you cast it beyond the first casting, you will burn a spell slot each time you do so because you are casting it multiple times throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah, it is designed as a ritual spell to be cast at night as like a final thing in case you wore out of spells. No, it's because in this regard. But since you're casting it multiple times in rapid succession and not waiting a full 8 hours to cast it again, and it will cost a spell slot beyond the first one.
That's fine. Scratch, you follow me. I need your materials on you.
Stretches at the
Let's
tavern.
go.
Now, mind you, the village is
Uh-oh.
the village is. I call it a small village, but based off of how the buildings are laid out and the amount of people in there, you're probably guessing there's about maybe 1,000 to 1,600 people that could live in this village alone.
Basically, we would only put alarms at points of interest.
Yeah.
The main central area, the entrance, and probably even town hall where the mayor is.
You know, if
What
only
about the main plaza as well?
That's the central area that I was talking about.
Yes. Okay. Possibly hang on. Out of character. Is the well in the central plaza?
Yes, the well is kind of in the center of
Okay.
town.
So, out of character, would I have for the druid grove thing? Would I have to wait until your full moon comes up to find an equipped item for it, or is that just what you're saying?
I would say you have.
I
I would say that you have
'Cause-
a better chance of finding a sacred tree during a full
Okay.
moon, but if
Okay.
you got to know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you know what a sacred tree is in terms of like knowing what it looks like, how it is, you can use your locate spells to find it a lot easier. And as a druid of this level, I would say, oh, actually, were you a part of a grove when you were a young druid?
Yes.
Yes. So you would know what a sacred tree is then. So you would be able to use your locate spells to locate where a tree would be. The best time to harvest a sacred tree or gather resources from a sacred tree is during a full moon, because the sacred tree produces more than just seedlings for itself, but also produces other materials used for item crafting, potion making, and other things like that.
I just had an idea, DM. You said I have to have a full moon, but there's no specifics on how big the full moon must be, correct? So if I'm trying to grow this plant, could I not use Druidcraft to generate a full moon that would fit within a 5-foot cube and just manually grow it?
I would say there's nothing to stop you, but the effects that you would get from it would be greatly diminished.
I mean, I think that we're just,
for the purposes of quick harvesting, it works, but it would be a short-lived.
Yeah.
It would be a short-lived sacred tree.
I just needed to grow enough to harvest the mistletoe.
Well, harvest the tree. It's not mistletoe. I've changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, harvest the tree.
Yeah.
That would be some prep work, but I could do it.
Yeah, you would still
Yeah.
need to have, and by the way, I'm saying that you need to plant a tree. Doesn't mean it could be a seed for a tree or a sapling.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I have the spells for it, so.
I will say though that you cannot magically just grow a sacred tree out of nothing, because it is a
Why
very rare tree.
I know. I could bury the seed in the ground in a field, then cast plant growth on the entire field. Tree grows, and then I use Druidcraft to imitate the moonlight of a full moon.
Yep, but you need to get the seed first.
And yep,
That's the
wait,
hard
where's
part.
the seed?
You have to go find the seed first. You do not have a sacred tree seed on you. Yeah.
Fine.
So what you're saying is, yes, you can do that, but you need to find one first so you can get the seed from it. At which point, you could just cast the spell without it. But if you wanted to grow more sacred tree seeds and have them then yes, you would have to go through the effects, but the effect would be short-lived.
Yeah.
So like they would be sacred tree seeds for 24 hours.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you plant them and you did plant growth under an actual full moon, the seeds would last longer.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah. No,
Basically-
I get what you're trying to do, but again, there's limitations to how far it can let you go.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're trying to take the quick route, you'll get less results.
Yep.
Than the original tended route.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking outside the box, right?
Nope, it's a good thought.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no.
You did
Moonlight,
you did very
moonlight
well.
from a full moon is a harmless sensory effect, and I can just do that within a 5-foot cube with Druidcraft. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if I
compared
wanna-
to making a moonlight and then having a original moonlight, the effects could be a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could learn Moonbeam.
That's a damaging spell.
You'll destroy the plant before you enjoy it. That's like me learning healing hands and then using the fist of fury on people.
That's actually like me playing a paladin in D&D Online. Lay on hands on an undead or a warforged undead. It's like, yeah, I'm healing you. Almost crit kills someone.
It wouldn't matter on Warforged, but yeah, undead. Yeah.
Warforged are immune to magic, but they are not immune to physical.
What kind of D&D you playing?
Yeah,
D&D Online.
D&D Online. Yeah, that's different.
It was
Yeah, remember
a long time ago.
Yeah, remember I've changed the damage immunities to non-magic weapons in my world. Now they just have straight damage type resistance.
Yeah. But anyways, food for thought.
Food for thought. Yep, and it was a good thought, but again, and there's the intended way, and then there's the quick and dirty way.
It's not really quick and dirty. It's preparing. I gotta use 2 or 3 spell slots of lower level plus a Druidcraft to imitate it
Dirty Druid.
to produce the item that I need to cast a 6th level spell. I mean, that's prep work.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can do it.
Anyway, Scratch is at the tavern because he's not sleeping in some barn. He will pay for it himself if he has to for himself.
Yeah, no. Barb will cover the cost of the tavern for everyone.
Well, if everyone else is going to the tavern, then I suppose I will too. After I'm done setting up these alarms, of course.
Of course.
I will not. You don't have to cover for me.
Okay.
I'll stay at the barn. Make sure our stuff is safe and not stolen or anything.
Out of character, you don't have to cover for me either. I just Scratch to take it.
Why? We shouldn't be splitting the party up, but okay if you want to be at the barn. You are the monk. You can just like monk shit.
Engyaku, before you go over there, it's on the outskirts of town. If you notice anything approaching or anything weird about the village from the outside, instantly let us know. Send us a sending or whatever you can do.
Tracking inventory for
bullet.
makeshift ideas.
Yeah, as a
Because
note,
I don't have a spell that makes loud noises or anything.
as a note, also you would only be able to cover a 20-foot cube entrance of a building. You would not be able to cover the whole square with this spell.
With alarm.
Yeah, with alarm, because going from the center of the well and everything, you probably guess that there's at least from the well to the closest building, it's about 90 feet at the closest in a linear. Wow.
Take whatever spell slots you need in order for me to keep us safe.
Yeah. So are you trying to cover like all the main entry points of the buildings that you will be staying in, or that they will be at, or are you trying to cover all
main points of interest? Wherever we think the demons would probably target. So the main entrance gate, the plaza, the tavern, the mayor's estate, anything that is a point of attack, alarm that shit.
All right. Give me a second. I shall.
I don't.
It's a crazy makeshift idea, right?
What's up?
Fairy fire. It can be attached to any object, correct?
Give me a second.
Just like the cantrip light.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range.
Okay.
So, just like Druid Grove, it's an area of effect. You're not casting it on a specific object. Okay, you can use an object as your target location where the spell emanates from, but it's not attached to that object. It affects every object within it, though.
I'm going to do something really dumb. Huh?
It lasts.
I hope it works.
It lasts for up to 1 minute.
I know, that's as much as a minute as I'm going to need.
Right.
Here's my idea, Heather.
Yes.
And feel free to shut me down if this is not going to work as I think it is. I will take out my gun, shoot in the ear, and target the bullet as the target for the fairy fire. The gun will make the noise, and the fairy fire will be the signal.
I got one better for you. You just need to designate a location, and it pops up there. You don't need to target an object.
Create an aurora.
Yeah, as long as it's cast within. Let's see. As long as it's cast within 60 feet of you, pretty much.
I think he just wants to make a flare gun.
That's basically what I was doing. It was making a makeshift flare gun.
I mean,
The idea was there.
If you are not in combat, you can fire the gun to make a loud noise, and then cast fairy fire 60 feet above you.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you don't have to target the bullet.
Well, I didn't know if it will go 60 feet or not.
Yeah, it goes 60 feet for a 20-foot cube.
Okay. No, I'm not talking about the fairy fire. I was talking about the bullet.
The bullet, I mean, and it's going to come down eventually, so someone's going to suffer.
Not my problem.
You just headshot the demon on accident?
Right? What the fuck?
I swear to God, if that bullet comes down,
I'm going to conquer this town and end all of humanity.
And all of him.
My face would shrink so quickly.
I mean, it'll go up 160 feet.
This is why you don't fire your gun in the air, kids. Why are you giving kids guns? Because this is America.
That's what I told. That's what I tell the team. That's my warning sign. So be wary of the sky.
Listen for the bang and be
And
wary of the
noise.
sky.
going to the bathroom.
Better.
In character and out of character. There you go.
Okay, so break time? I'm hearing break time.
I mean, and yeah, if we want to take a break now, we can.
I mean, I have never heard or seen your characters say they were going to the bathroom. Do y'all just not go?
We don't. We just don't talk about it.
I'm Kyoku pops up. I'm magically shit. I have a spell for that.
We don't talk about when we want to piss. We just go piss. See?
It actually
You don't
gets
have to make an
transported
announcement.
somewhere very far away whenever I do shit. I have a teleportation spell down there.
Every time that we take a camp, every time we sit down for camp, I go piss in the woods when we're doing perception checks.
I was about to say that you didn't match it. You take off your pants, or you go to the woods or anything. You just
Because
wherever we go, we
people
just go.
doesn't need
Like,
all those
okay.
details. Like, what is this? 50 Shades of Fire Charmers? Huh?
I don't know. You guys make it that way sometimes.
It could be.
As Hinyaku slowly unbelts his trousers behind a bush, trying to take a deep
It goes that far,
he sees the
doesn't it?
face of a
Go.
rock, looks like Jared Harrison, steel and strong.
I just
Hey,
imagine
Goku's
the fact
muscles are
that
soft and hard, like steel encased in velvet.
just imagine like RPGs, you don't normally see or hear the characters like, I need no, it never happens.
Giving you a glory dice, and
I've been treated for days on
taking
it.
a piss one day.
I'm giving myself a wrath dice, and I'm giving you guys a glory dice because fuck you.
Wait, if you think planning on ambushing me while I'm taking a shit one day, let it be happen. But otherwise, that I'm not giving no details for that.
Oh my god.
His muscles were soft and hard at the same
Okay,
time.
We're done.
You're the one making this weird.
Anyway, hey, so fire charmers. I'll say that you guys take like 30 minutes to kind of discuss the situation at hand here. What is the final verdict of what you're doing?
Well, it turns out both of y'all are going to the tower. I'm going to the barn. We're gonna meet back up in the main city for the mayor, so we can meet these twins.
Yeah, we are gonna meet back up in the city in presumably the morning or later in the day. But we're staying in the tavern. Hengyaku's staying in the barn, and then he's just making a makeshift flare gun in case he notices something from outside of the city. And while I'm also setting up the alarms around wherever we need to.
Oh, wait, Gojo said he's still
What?
here, isn't he?
Hmm?
My teacher and friend. They're
Yeah.
still here, aren't they?
Yeah, we're still here. We've been listening to
forgot
you.
those
We've been
things.
letting you guys do all the conversation.
Sorry, you're usually so outspoken.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm having a brain fart. What y'all gonna do tonight?
Probably stay at the end.
Fair enough. Well, we still have some daylight out. I guess everyone has some free time until then.
Yeah.
I need you to.
All right, I'm gonna go
Go
walk
look
around the town. Gojo says, and he just walks off.
I need to go look for. Okay, so I know this is gonna be hard to do and it's probably unlikely, but I'm gonna do a stupid Hida. I'm gonna cast locate animals or plants as a ritual for 10 minutes, and obviously I'm gonna look for sacred trees because yay.
How far out does that go?
It's the easy answer. Not far enough, probably, but we'll try. Within 5 miles.
Within 5 miles. Got it.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to make my own sacred tree, so just like give me a seed, let me imbue magic into it.
Well, like I said, once you have the seed, you can cast a spell. Because
Does it consume the seed though?
Yes. Yeah, so if you wanted to make more of them, you could do the cheating method, but they would last for a limited amount of time. So if you're hoping to cast it, to farm it, to use it a week from today, you will not work.
No, it'll be like within a day or something.
Yeah, within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Do note that another side effect of going in this way, they are infertile, meaning that you cannot produce more seeds from that.
From what?
From the seed you
From the seed.
from the seeds you artificially create.
You can't recycle, basically.
Yeah. It's not an infinite resource glitch.
But seedless.
Well, that's why they came up with the 3 R's: recycle, reuse, and revise.
Can't do neither of those.
I'm a revised. You're playing a druid.
I think my votes still stand for me and my animal companions.
All the conjured animals that you cast have just raising their hand. Oh, raising
As
their
long as
paw.
I'm not all of animal companion.
Animals don't count. Stop bringing them up.
Oh. How's my luck on finding this sacred tree?
All right, let me look at my oh, did I put it in the wrong spot? I think I put it in the wrong spot, didn't I? Did I? No, I didn't. All right, let's see. Within 5 miles. At the current position that you are casting at, you do not sense anything within the immediate 5 miles of the village itself.
Yeah, I figured. I just figured I'd try.
Yeah, no, there was a chance, but I rolled the dice for it.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm gonna probably spend time talking to the mother, that surrogate mother. Just let him know that we're spending the night at the tavern as well. We're taking precautions to defend the tavern against potential incursions and stuff. Because one of our party members believes that demons will be coming after us. No, I'm not gonna tell him that. That would freak them out.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I mean, tell me a time have a demon not come after us. See?
Especially when involving these sacred blades.
I rest my nuts. Anyway, continue.
You rest your nuts. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna stop trying to use Druid Grow because it's a cool spell, but at 6th level, and there's not a lot of spells I can choose from.
It's a situational one, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, fuck. There was another spell that was actually pretty good though. I just gotta find it.
Maximilian's Mansion.
Maximilian's Mansion. Anyway, so as you're going about casting the spells and everything like that, let's see, we're gonna go to the page here real fast.
Oh, sorry, it's Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion.
Well, in this case, it's Maximilian's, because Mordenkainen does not exist in this world. Same spell,
Maximilian
different name.
Pegasus does though?
Maximilian Herbert Bartholomew Leonardo Pegasus III does, yes.
It's a 7th level version of Tiny Hut plus Rope Trick.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anyway, Kyoku, you will be burning for the amount of areas to start off with. You will be burning through the first 4 spell slots, your first level spells.
Okay, that's fine.
That is covering the mayor's house. That is covering the main entrance. That is covering the entrance to the inn that you guys are staying at. And I believe you wanted to put up one. Let's just say that you put up one near another exit point of the village. It's not necessarily a quote unquote entryway like the like when you guys came in on the main road, but it definitely is like okay, people tend to come in and out of this thing when going out into the wild environment outside area.
How?
Do you
Sounds
want to
good.
do you want to start moving up to your second level spells?
What are the other points of interest that I could cover with the rest?
Going off of like talking to just general people and everything like that, you find out there's at least one other main sort of entryway that people use is on the western side of the village, because you got the eastern side. And then the only other place that you can think of would be the residence of the individuals, which you going on asking for them is kind of leaving some people on guard, because you're a complete stranger asking about people, and this, you could probably tell that this is a pretty tight-knit village, so they're not just giving you this information away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I have
But,
one more
yeah,
question.
Yeah, pretty much you would think like that'd be the only other thing. So at least another 2 spell slots.
I have one more question. Are there any underground pathways?
There is no underground sewer network.
Okay, so nothing to worry about under the ground.
Yeah, they do have magical means of disposing of their waste, but it's not like the cities, like the larger cities where they have an actual like sewer system.
They just burn it all.
So,
No.
how paved would you say the roads are?
For the main majority of town, you got like cobblestone on sort of road and everything like that. Yeah, so the main part of town. But as you get kind of further out into the very fringes of town, it just turns back into dirt roads. It's very much a natural like mountain village. It's a very small thing. So there's a lot more dirt paths as in the outer parts of the village versus the inner part, which is just cobblestone.
Yes.
Like
yes.
this village in and of itself is wealthy to a degree, but it's also not like the last set of towns you travel through, which are along a main major road.
So cobblestones are essentially hand-sized rocks, right?
They're about 2x2 or 2x3 size bricks.
You could lift them essentially.
Yeah. I mean, they're hammered into the ground so they don't move very well. You can't just easily rip up the cobblestone by your bare hands.
What if I just animated the whole road?
Doesn't quite work that way.
Why not?
Because they are considered a structure now, not an object.
Yeah, but if I were to cast, say, Wrath of Nature within a 90-foot square, the rocks in that square are technically natural.
Then I will put it as this way. You would probably incur the ire of the village for destroying part of their town.
Okay, fair enough. It's just, yeah, different effects, and one of them's rocks, and I'm like, well, as my bonus action, I just, take a rock from your cobblestone and chuck it.
Yeah, it's not considered a rock.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Get on pet rock.
Yeah.
Right, yes, I will go into my second level spell slots for the remaining.
All right then. So you will use at least one for now, but seeing as you do not know where the human children lie, you will hold off on the second one until you learn that location.
I will also say, is it possible to have it go off if it detects twins?
You set it off to detect creature. So any unwanted creature entering that area will set it off.
Okay. So not individual creatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could designate individuals like, okay, Hanyakusha can enter, this person can enter,
But not unknown specifications.
yes. Yeah, so
Okay.
pretty much you'll be setting up the inn at the end of the night, or as you guys are turning in for the night. You're not going to be setting it up beforehand, because otherwise it'll be going off constantly.
Yeah.
Infernus. Wait, Infernus. What? It would be unnecessary for you to set out for the twins anyway when the mayor is going to get the twins.
That's true. That's
Now,
true.
setting it up at their house at night when they go back home, that's different.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I'll just use the second level spell slots and then we'll turn in for the night, I suppose.
Are the entrances to the village, are they well maintained, or are they just like...
They are well maintained because they are like ways for people to travel out. The village itself, give me a second to bring up my map here again. The main entrance has like an actual like archway where it looks like a proper entrance. The exits on the western and eastern side of the village, which actually does cross over the river that flows near the city itself. That is it's like marked by like a fence, but that's about it. There's no like defensive structure or that is clearly recognized as this is a main entrance thing. It's just like, okay, here's a gate kind of marking off where the village ends.
Yeah. Like the gate debris. Sort of.
However you want to imagine it, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, sure, cool. I was thinking about casting plant growth, but I don't think that's gonna do much good.
No, there's not there's flowers in the area, and I'm sure you'll get some undergrowth from between the cobblestones and everything like that, but for the most part, yeah, this is not really a plant growthy area. If anything, it'd be more of a public nuisance.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, because once you cast the thing, it just stays that way, so...
Yep. But yes, is there anything else that you guys want to do before we actually take the official break of the session?
I don't think I can do much defensive stuff.
Not that I could think of.
Alright, so most of you guys are just kind of scouting out, making plans, making...
Hold up.
Yeah.
Maybe there is something I can do. Actually, there is something I could do.
What are you trying to do?
Can I go to one of the entrances, I suppose? The spell lasts 10 minutes, so I could do all the entrances if I wanted to. I want to cast Wall of Stone, and I'm going to create ramparts, like a fortified gate for the village. It won't be like, it won't have like the doors or anything, it's just going to be like the stone wall, but it's going to be defensive, so like people can get up on top of it and hide behind the little, things on top of the wall. I forget what they're called. Battlements or whatever. Ramparts, yes.
So we'll do this. As you go up to the guy that is the town watch, it's one guy, and you present you present the idea to him. It's just like, well, I'm not so sure.
It's permanent. So it's a permanent upgrade.
I mean, yes, it's permanent, but if you block the entrance, how are people going to get in and out?
Well, I mean, like, I can still leave a hole in the entranceway.
I gotta run this by the mayor. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get where you're coming from, but do you really think that we're gonna be attacked by demons? So I'm pretty sure you explained the situation to him, right?
Yeah, pretty much that we believe that there's someone who could wield a holy sword here, and that the demons usually tend to be attracted to locations that have holy sword users. So, or holy weapon. Holy weapon users.
Yeah, I would say run it by the mayor. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly to the mayor as quick as I can.
All right, so as you get to the mayor and everything like that. Oh yes.
I'm gonna.
Yes. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Yeah, you're part of the caravan that came in today, right?
I'm part of the fire charmers, but I'm actually a nature charmer. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name's Hector. I am the village
My
mayor
name is
here.
Barb.
Nice to
I
meet you,
am
Barb.
I am the fire charmer's traveling potion and expert / nature expert.
Have you had a chance to meet our apothecary?
Yeah, I had to bring a little child fairy there to receive proper medical attention.
No. Is he okay?
It turns out that my lack of medical knowledge was adequately superseded by my knowledge of healing plants.
Well, that's a good thing. If the kid's fine, that's a good thing. Anyway, what can I help you with?
So I was trying to think of things I could do to try and, help improve the village, whether any attacks we might get, because I'm sure my colleagues explained that.
Yes, they did explain it.
You have a holy weapon, someone who's compatible with holy weapons in the village, and demons tend to follow that trend. They don't like that stuff. I was wondering, your entrances, can I erect proper fortified stone walls? Of course, I'll do my best to leave an opening for people to come through, but it'll be a permanent upgrade to your defenses.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I should have seen this coming. I'm not guidancing myself because that would sound cheesy.
Yeah, because you just
14.
came in, you started presenting this thing, so you wouldn't have had time to cast guidance on yourself.
14.
14. Well, on the one hand, we've had talks about possibly making a more proper surrounding for the village, but at the same time, we didn't really have the means to do so.
Well, now you do.
This is true, but I'm not sure how the rest of the town would like it. And as you can probably tell, there's a little bit of an aesthetic around here. Now,
let me ask you this: how much would the town like being attacked by demons?
No, you bring up a fair point. I'm not arguing with you on this. It's just that to have suddenly everything change from a random set of strangers who just arrived, might upset a few townsfolk, as you know.
Okay.
So, I'll have to get back to you on that, based on the discussion that you'll have with the sibling. Sorry, that's me fucking up.
No worries. I'm just gonna reiterate.
That's me, the dungeon master, fluffing up my line here. Don't worry about it. I'm starting over.
All right.
I'll have to see what. We'll have to decide what to do when you have your discussion with the siblings.
I mean,
I'll tell you what. After your group has discussion with the siblings, and I have a word with the remaining members of the council for the town, we'll discuss plans for erecting these walls. Does that sound fair with you?
It is fair. I don't agree. I don't disagree with that. It's just that it's nearing the end of the night, and I was hoping to do something to help defend the city. I mean, the village, town, and kind of want to use my spell slots before nighttime comes.
Well, like I said, let us. We'll have the discussion with the siblings first to discuss things. And most likely,
Out
yes.
of character. What would I kind of am erring on the side of Diva here, because what would happen if, in the time it takes to discuss it with the siblings, that the demons attack?
So, okay, so here it is from the DM's point of view and the explanation of what is going on here, since the roleplay aspect is not coming through quite accurately. He is saying he is not opposed to the walls being formed. He is saying that a sudden permanent enclosure of the village may upset some of the townfolk and may ruin other future plans currently in effect for village expansion or other expansions. So he's saying, hold off on doing it right now until you have a conversation with the people to decide whether to discuss when things are going to happen, whether or not it is going to be a temporary solution or a permanent solution.
I should also reiterate, and now that I understand, he believes that this spell would encompass the entire village. No, it is not going to encompass the entire village. It has a limited width.
I know, but it is still but it can still lead to a permanent structure, which he is not opposed to. But he is asking you to hold off. Your negotiation at the DC 14 was a success, so you did succeed in convincing him that yes, he would like to have a wall built, a more proper wall built around the city, and not just the fence that they have built around it currently. But
yeah,
this is something that needs planning done first before execution. Don't jump the gun. Don't ride the horse before the saddle has been put onto it. Basically.
What if I am the horse though?
Would you still want someone riding you without a saddle on?
Don't ride yourself.
Yeah. The point is that yes, in terms of the negotiation, you succeeded. You convinced him, but he's asking you to wait.
Okay.
So yes, you will be casting a wall eventually. Whether or not it's permanent or temporary is to be decided after negotiations.
Sure.
I will say, yeah, that is good. I was just saying what my perspective was in the time that it takes to have that talk with these siblings. What happens if the demons just attack then? Then the whole
then you still would be unprepared regardless.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. If they suddenly attack right now, no one's prepared for any of it. Preparation. Yeah. Preparation means that you take time to do it. To go around and cast the wall at certain locations takes time. And he's asking you
minutes.
to... Yeah.
Well, plus traveling, so maybe 45.
Exactly. So it takes time. So if the demons suddenly attack now...
Hello?
No one's prepared. Hello.
Like, I only
Maybe
use
make
it
some
twice
audio
a day,
come out.
so that's kind of why I want to get rid of it before we go to sleep.
Yeah. But like I said, Ed, you will be talking to the people before you go to sleep. So therefore, you'll still probably have a chance to cast a spell before you go to sleep.
Okay, I will go around and talk to as many people as I can that matter.
Alright, and for the sake of bereavement, and I'll say this, most of them say, well, to talk it out with the mayor. That's what most people will say.
Okay.
There are many that are not opposed to it, but they do say, talk it out with the mayor. That is the general consensus, that you need to get the mayor's permission to do this. And he is saying, hold off. You have permission, but hold off. Otherwise, is there any other information that you asked them as you're going around?
How can I improve your daily lives?
Going around and talking like that, there are some people that saying they recognize that when you tell them that you're a druid and everything, like, oh, you're a druid. I've been having some problem, and like they show you some plants and you help those plants grow and everything like that.
Yeah, I spend time.
Yeah, you spend time doing stuff and everything like that.
Okay, maybe get to their,
Yeah, so you're earning favor with them. I'll just say go ahead and make a charisma check right now, just to see how favorable your things are.
Okay, don't fail me now, dice.
Yeah, the DC is fairly low because you're offering help.
17. I can't complain.
So you are earning favor with the villagers and everything like that. Yeah, so you're doing good. All right.
Cool.
All right. But with that in mind, and the ad break ends in 24 seconds here. In about 20 seconds, and I'm gonna explain this again here. But is there any? So aside from going around and planning and starting the process of planning, outside of Barb, Scratch, Kyoku, Hanyakusha, what are you guys doing just for the brief time before you guys have that scheduled meeting?
Yoku is going to go to the general goods store and just stock up on some ingredients and stuff for cooking meals.
All right then, and I'll give you the pricing during the break time. I'm for that.
And if there's anything, interesting that the general store is selling as well.
Got it. We'll get back to you in that one in a bit. Scratch, are you doing it?
Okay.
What are you doing right now in the pre-meeting time frame?
Are we before or after the tavern?
So you went and booked your room at the tavern. What are you doing between now and the meeting time of the twins?
I guess I'm just standing watch outside.
All right, then, and I'll get back to you on stuff as well, based off passive perception. And Hanyaksha, what are you doing before the meeting time of the twins?
Hunting for preservatives for the trip.
All right, so
Basically,
you're also doing some shopping as well?
No, not shopping. In the woods hunting.
Oh, okay. I'll get back to you on that one during the break as well. So, in the meantime, though, we'll be right back, folks. We're going to take a little break here. I'm going to go get some lunch because I've only had a croissant today for food, and I'm getting kind of hungry. So, we'll be right back here for the latter half of today's session. So, be right back. And we are back. So, my quick lunch out of the way. Hey, if you hear me doing any of the chewing, it's because I'm having my dessert of Pocky, because I have Pocky. Anyway.
Pocky, you ate
Pocky.
chips and you're eating Pocky for dessert. What?
It's a very weird lunch. I had some pastrami, I had a little roll of cheese, I had ruffles and Cheez-Its, some cheesy bread with butter on it.
Bro, you ate dessert for lunch.
What kind of Pocky?
Chocolate.
Okay.
I also have some strawberry ones left too.
You should get the green tea ones. Those ones are good.
I wish they
Yeah,
came in
they're
the
good.
Costco pack, but they don't. They come with the cookies and cream, the strawberry, and the chocolate.
I'm on my last bag of green tea.
Yes. Anyway, so as you guys kind of just jumping right back into the game here, as you guys kind of piddle the time away of the day and everything like that. Oops, back a day. Okay. Nope. Back. Clicking the wrong button here. Alright. I will say that you guys spend at least the next 2 hours and 30 minutes doing various things. So by the time of 1800 hours, now is for those who do military time, you count 24-hour day. You each are making your way back to the mayor's house with various deeds done for the day and everything like that. Hanyakusha, during your hunting expedition, with assisting the other village hunters and everything, you two also gain some kudos points with the village, and you come back with a fairly large boar as your hunting trophy.
Ooh, finally, a decent meal around here. These breakfast tacos are horrible.
What kind of ingredients did Kyoku pick up as well?
He got some good. He's got some high quality meat.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
go.
All right.
John Waffle.
So, as you guys, let's see. I don't think I have. Alright. Anyway, as you guys kind of go and gather into the town thing, you go gather the mayor's hall and everything like that. A good set of sorry, because consolidating words in my head. Right there. As you guys wait in the main guest area of the mayor's house, you have a brief moment before the twins arrive. So use this time for you guys to discuss your plan of conversation, negotiations, and other things of the like.
Sorry, hang on. I just got French fries thrown at me.
But yeah. So this
Sorry,
is
I'm back. I just gotta throw some French fries at someone.
but yes, no, this is some open role play for you guys to get ready for your negotiations and or conversations with the twin and siblings that are coming to meet you guys. I know Kyoku is currently AFK at the moment, but you guys can at least get started.
I had to mute for a minute.
Okay.
Sorry, one more time.
Okay. So, I am giving you, the players, a brief window of personal role play for you guys to start hatching out a talking plan and conversation plan for the twins that you are about to meet, so that you guys are not just going off the cuff of your sleeve.
We usually just do that.
I know.
Yeah,
But you have a brief moment to actually discuss this.
Okay.
So, what do we... when we find out who the twins are, how exactly should we try and convince them?
Well, first we
we
have
need to
confirm.
see if the swords are say yes.
The swords reacts to it, then we have a confirmation. After
don't
that,
know
we
if
can
we-
start proceeding with questions and asks.
Yes, it just came to me. I realized I don't think I've ever considered the possibility of what if the wielders that we seek out just refuse?
That's
What
a good
then?
statement. If they refuse, you're gonna have to try to convince them that this is urgent, or that try to convince them to pass on their wielders to someone else.
I wonder.
We could kill them.
I wonder if that
Then
is
both
something
won't
that
do
the wielders could do. Could the wielders
They did it before.
convince the weapon?
They did it before. The old dragon lady, she passed on her weapon to someone else.
I did kind of forget about that. I'll be a little bit honest there, but yes,
Same thing when it came to the known wizard. I forgot his name already.
Jim Pop, the great and powerful wizard.
Yeah, Gem Pop. Gem Pop did the same
Okay.
thing to his daughter.
Paul, how'd you come from?
I'm not
Jim
here.
Boss? No way. He's like, he goes out the door. He like slowly closes the door.
Just slowly backs out with his wheelchair.
Yeah.
Either way, we're getting a little distracted. We're going to convince them to either to give up to a new wielder if they decide to decline. But if they confirm they still don't want to do it, but still want to be a wielder, we have to convince them in order to join us for the general cause. Because their lives are in danger as long as they're wielders.
And everyone here would also be in danger if they decided to stay here.
Exactly.
I guess all we could really do is just try our best in convincing them then.
The best thing we shouldn't do is scare them off. Remember, we don't know if they're kids or they're just adults. We just know they're twins.
I mean,
So how do we talk to them? We'll react.
the real worst that we could do is we kill them so the swords find new owners, but that's just me.
Okay, so corner for that one. Eh?
Okay, so where's my spray bottle?
If killing them was such an easy task, I'm pretty sure everyone will do it.
Is there a possibility that the closer the divine swords get to a chosen wielder, the more detectable they become?
Yeah, that's the whole point of what we're doing this.
Out of character. I'm really fucking stupid. Sorry.
We did this before. Multiple times.
Granted, it was like at the beginning, like midway through last year, you did it, but
But we
Yeah,
still
me-
did it multiple times. This has been
Listen.
the same method.
I'm stupid. I'm trying to sound smart for my character's sake.
You should have played a Sork. Nah, kidding.
Fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway. Making them scared will be the worst outcome. Because what if the weapons will defend them as soon as they feel fear?
Then we would be in a grave danger then.
Exactly.
And as the
since they
one
don't
currently
know-
carrying the weapon, I don't necessarily want to feel the wrath of the weapon while it's on me.
And plus, with them being talented, yes, but inexperienced because they don't have the weapons and never used the weapons before. We don't know what the weapons will do once in their hands.
If they are young children, all we could do is guide them. Provided that they stand up to the challenge, all we have to do is be there and guide them. We
Wait,
have some people here.
There is a fifth thing. And this is thanks to Jimpock and Dragon Granny. They could just look like children, but be very old.
That is true.
Was
I
it
mean-
Granny an elf and Jummock was a gnome?
Yeah, Jim Park was a no.
Yes, but he lived for over many years because of the weapon alone.
But he had the
Same with
weapon on
Granny.
him. They had the weapon on them. The weapon was giving them age, not the being the chosen.
No, that's what I'm saying. The kids could have got the weapons a long time ago from the original owner
He had the weapons.
and hasn't aged since then. Or at least age as much. See?
All right. Anyway. Oh.
What?
Us sitting here and yapping about it is gonna do us nothing. We don't know the age of them, and we don't know how they will react. We will have to adapt on the fly.
Out of character, as usual.
Yeah, as usual.
If anything, I'll try to question as much as I can, and y'all can just jump in if I miss any questions that are important.
Yes, of course.
I prepare to pounce.
Damn it!
There's a knock at the door. As,
That was a knock?
that was a knock.
I scratch will open because he's just constantly standing up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Allow me to introduce you to young. Wait a minute.
I'm still in human form.
Allow me to
Just
introduce
relax,
you.
though.
Allow me to introduce you to Zach and Mia Stewart. All right, as these two teenage human and kids into the room.
Not Zach and
Jo-
Cody?
Judging,
That's literally what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's so funny.
yeah, Zach Stewart and Mia Stewart. As they come into the room, you actually see that, yes, these are humans, probably around the ages of 18 to 19 years old.
Okay.
Both of them have I made that character design a while ago. I have to find them. Where did they go? It's not on this account.
Did you say they were human?
Did you say they were human?
Well, yes.
Yeah, they're human.
Oh, well, duh, the human fiber.
We're a human village.
Right on that from your minds. I never asked that question.
Strike three!
Are the human wielders human? No.
No, really? No,
These are the
they're
demons.
fish. Anyway, so they both have brown hair and green eyes, and again, they're looking between the ages of 18 to 20 years old. So they're fairly. Actually, sorry, between the ages of 16 and 20. There you go. No, they're fairly young for their stature and everything.
I have to step away for like 3 minutes. Is that fine?
All right.
Okay, well, with that, wait, hold on. Before you step away for 3 minutes,
Yeah.
Yaku quickly turns his head to you, as in looking for any sign signal that the stores are reacting to them from walking in the room.
Oh, yes. Is there anything from the weapons?
The weapons are having a positive reaction, for lack of a good description of what they would be showcasing.
Kyoku turns to Hinkyoku and nods. Yes, there is a reaction.
I just needed to nod. We don't want to give them any suspicion of why we're talking again. But thanks. Thanks for that.
Yep. All right.
Mm. Okay, I'm stepping away for a couple minutes.
You're good.
Yeah, you got it.
Your character can go with mine as we search the perimeter, making sure there's no demon about to come in here and beat our faces in.
Turns out the demon was the mirror this whole time.
Anyway, so they enter the room. Is like, did you want me to be present for this as well, or is this more of a private conversation?
More of a private conversation.
Very well then, Zach, Bia, yeah, these adventurers are here, and they requested to, as we told you, they are requesting to speak with you. Sure thing, Mayor Hector. Right, I'll leave you to your discussion. As Zach kind of steps forward, or to begin the conversation. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm. What can we do for you? We heard.
Well, there's a lot you could do for it. And no reason to be shy. You can be as formal as you want to be.
It's not that I'm shy, it's just I don't see why adventurers would come seeking us.
Well, originally, it would be for your parents. But the circumstances has changed.
As you kind of mention their parents, their expression kind of pains in a way.
I'm sorry if that was a great loss for you.
No, it's... Sorry about that. No, it's... We just didn't think anyone outside the village knew who our parents were.
We wouldn't say we knew them in person, but by stories. I, Carrie.
Really?
Rather, we knew of them.
Make a deception check, both of you, because you have no
I'm
idea.
not
Yeah, I know you're not, but
I got
Make it for me, please.
yeah.
like this wouldn't be a lie technically because I learned from stories that I got from research.
Yes, you learn stories of the heroes, but not necessarily that this is their parents. So you're kind of lying, saying
It's
that you
not
knew
hard.
you're kind of lying in the sense that you saying that you knew their parents. So they're under the assumption that you physically knew their parents.
Yeah, counterpoint.
Yeah.
I said I knew of the parents. I said I knew of the parents, not that I knew them.
They did.
Yeah, but you, Hanyaku, said you knew the parents.
I correctly said I knew of the stories of them, not them specifically.
Okay, right. So as you kind of mentioned, it, Mia speaks up. It's like, I wouldn't know what stories you would know of them. They rarely ever left the village for any reason, aside from gathering herbs and doing hunting.
Well, before we jump into that status, we wanted to tell you that I was very grateful that you came to see us today. Believe me, this is a very urgent matter.
I know it is very odd that adventurers from outside of your town would come and seek you out. I heard that it was 3 to 5 years since the last one, so I do understand that it's a little odd.
In any words, we are gathering up special individual, just like you, for a grave mission. Granted, you do not have to accept this mission. As I reach for the blades below and lay them out, this might have belonged.
Were they still on Kyoku?
Yeah. You.
Well, why would you take them?
Yeah. Basically, Kyoku, you lay them out on the table at Hanyaku's gesture.
Okay. Yeah, I do so.
These used to, well, one of your parents used to wield this weapon. And these weapons are passed down to you two.
Our parents never owned weapons. In fact, I don't think anyone in our families owned weapons.
Well, that's just the thing. Your family probably wouldn't have talked about what happened in the past.
Oh, okay, hold on, real fast. Are you saying that you actually knew our parents, or what stories are you talking about? Our parents never really left the village. So how would you know of their stories? Our dad was a hunter, and our mom did some mild, and our mom was just a housewife.
What of before your time?
Like our grandparents? They too just lived in the village. I need every one of you to make either make a history check. Yeah, make a history check.
Oh,
Okay, roll it for me.
I'll roll the history check for you. And Yaksha with a 9.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. So, Kyoku with a 24 and Barb with a 25. Due to the difference in lifespan experiences between an elf, a fairy, and a human, the two, Barb, you understand that, and while fairies can live for a very long time, time still flows differently for every creature around, and not 1,000 years is generally a very long time. Kyoku, as a human, you realize that, wait, it could possibly be that any stories of their legacy, of any sort of like heroic deeds, could have been forgotten within 1,000 years, or lost within 1,000 years. Hanyakasha, Hanyakasha, you think what you think.
Okay.
I think what you think. I'd only get you so much.
Kyoku, his face will come to like a emotion of realization. Oh wait, I just realized it would you wouldn't know of what would happen in 1,000 years ago, would you?
1,000 years? Wait, he turns towards you. Are you saying that you knew our ancestors? As he turns to Hanyakasha specifically, seeing that you are seeing the elf-like features behind your mask.
I just said in the beginning, I'm still shit as a human.
Oh. Okay, then they turn towards Barb. Because they see a fairy there, and there's not very many fairies around this part here, so they probably think fairies live for over 1,000 years.
No, but books do. As I take a book and I start reading.
Are you just ignoring the whole situation?
Very much.
No.
Oh, okay. No, but books do proceeds to not interact at all.
We didn't, like we said before, we know the story behind the weapon and the stories that we heard above your ancestors a long time ago, which I will reiterate that a long time ago, this weapon used to be one, and a human, possibly your ancestors, willed this weapon to save the world from a terrible threat. But unfortunately, the weapon has split in two, and that human has ran off with the weapon. The weapon has returned back to us, but the ancestor who wielded it did not.
Kyoku pipes up. And that is why we have seeked you two.
The weapon.
You two are the chosen ones that these weapons specifically chose.
What?
Only when great times are need, the weapon will only choose either its next successor or down the family line of who used to wield it.
Wait, you're saying that we're some chosen heroes? We're just mountain village folk. We've never
I'm
even
aware
held a
of
weapon.
that. And I understand that. That's why I said it's okay if y'all don't want to take on this challenge. But if y'all do, if y'all don't, we have to ask a favor from y'all. To relinquish the weapons as the weapons wielders to someone who is more worthy to wield them. But that's only if you don't want to.
I don't even know where.
And the reasons why, well, the reasons why we seek out you, because that terrible threat that was taken down a long time ago is free again. So far, we only found a few of the wielders. Y'all was the next ones on the list.
So wait, what exactly are you trying to ask us to do?
Wield the weapon.
To wield the weapons and fight alongside us.
Join us. Fight alongside us. You could help save this world once again, just like your ancient ancestors.
Ancestors.
Like your ancient ancestors did.
Ancestor, Winchesters.
Anyway,
I give you a good last name. That name's one of the ancestors.
I need a group persuasion check from all three of you.
Oh, this is where I shine, baby.
Roll for me, baby. Baby, roll for me.
I fail like a motherfucker. Not doing.
And it's persuasion. Fucking 21 for Kyoku here.
What, have I rolled below a 20 today?
I think you have once.
I almost rolled in that one.
All right. So, you could tell that. So, based off of this is a 3-person group oop check here, and based on their reaction to it, you have a very good feeling that your negotiations are not going very well. No, you seem to be dumping a lot on their plate, and there is a massive conflict of interest going on right now. You're kind of coming off. Let's see. Kyoku's passive insight is 17. Hanyakusha's is 17. Barb's is 14. And Scratch's is 12. So, Hanyakusha and Kyoku, mostly. You get the feeling that you guys might not be coming off as you intend to. And you get the feeling that maybe they view you kind of as like a shady salesman currently.
Mm-hmm.
So they are kind of putting up a guard against you and your persuasion, and you might want to consider a different approach.
Okay.
Just gonna pipe up.
I have an approach. Barb has an approach.
I'll let Barb go first, and then Kyoku will go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna yell, Mayor.
Mayor!
That's not an approach. I knew it was gonna be something like this. This is a private conversation. The mayor wouldn't know any of this.
Okay,
I wouldn't know any what.
Of this.
Of what?
Of this.
I will allow out of character moment to if you guys are trying to have an out of character moment here.
All right, so didn't we tell the mayor that the place could be attacked by demons because they're looking?
No, we did not.
Well, who did? Because the mayor.
You did, Barb. You did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, when you were talking about
yes.
when you were negotiating with the walls.
Yes. So, yeah. So, yeah. I look at Hanyakusha. I'm like, actually, he does, because it is, his town. And I did offer to put up some stone walls for him, and then he's like, well, it's not like we're gonna get attacked by demons or anything. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of will, because there are some holy weapon users in your village, and demons that we're facing don't like that.
We was not supposed to say any of that.
Wait, you're saying that demons are going to attack our village?
Might.
Oh my
God. Okay.
Every time.
Damn it,
the mayor
Bob.
comes back into the room. Yeah, you called for me?
Yeah, can you convince these two to at least, inherit the weapon that only they can wield?
That's your plan?
No. Hang on. But
It's even worse.
Kyoku huddles up with Barb and turns to the two twins. Excuse us for a second.
Actually, just listening in on this is like,
Alright, we're gonna bang.
No, hang on.
Kyoku goes off to the core with
huddles
Barb.
up with
Yeah,
Kyoku huddles up with Barb.
Hanyakusha, what were you doing earlier when I was talking to the guard and the mayor, and you were in chat?
He was hunting.
Were you,
His character was out hunting.
I wasn't here.
Right, okay.
You just did it on your own.
You did it on your own.
Kyoku's
Yeah.
gonna huddle with Barb.
Alright,
Bob,
final
listen,
conversation.
this is not a good idea. This is quite possibly
We was
the
trying
worst
not
way
to
to
make
convince
hold on.
panic.
So are you joining the huddle? It's just those two right now.
Yeah, yes, I'm joined on.
Okay, you joined the huddle. Okay, so it's all three of you in the huddle. Squatch, I assume
This
you're
is
just
like-
kind of keeping guard.
Barb
Yeah,
will look
I'm
at
not
Kyoku and be
gonna
like,
look
when did I say this was a good idea?
This is not a good idea in the slightest. We need to
be
convince
honest-
them through conversation, not through force. You are trying to convince the no.
I'm not trying to force them. I'm trying to persuade them with the freaking mayor.
Using the
Like
mayor as
force.
leverage is force.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
force. Not even if it's not physical force, it's pressure.
No, force
We
is wall of
don't want
stone.
We don't want to pressure them
We-
in a way that they feel threatened by us. We're trying to convince them through conversation.
going to silence since we're all physically connected. Hey, good. Now nobody can speak. Continue.
What?
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
All right.
What is going on?
What is going on? Yes.
I should really learn the silence spell. 'Cause Barb likes to pretend using it a lot. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you were saying a flat statement. Got it.
Look,
Yeah. But Barb's like, yes, I know these ideas being honest may not be the most appealing to you guys, but when you're not around, I just do shit to try and make the best out of the situation. Thank you.
I know.
Yes,
You're aware
that's-
of that.
We are aware of
Things you
that.
do.
This does not make the best of the situation, though. We are in a point where they are suspicious of us. You might not have noticed, but
Suspicious of Hangisha, not us. I don't know
no,
what you're
it's
talking about.
suspicious of
Of
me and
us.
Hingaksha. You probably included. I don't know why you think you're
Everyone.
excluded from this.
You have a nature charmer.
That's not.
It doesn't
that
mean anything. You're
excuse you
an
from
outsider.
anything.
I've been helping the townspeople. I've got brownie points. Thank you.
They don't know
Yeah,
you.
They
haven't
don't
seen
know you.
done
They're
this.
not part of the townsfolk that you've talked to.
Then let the mayor talk on our behalf. Then.
That's
That's
not
what
the
we're trying
point
to
of this
tell you.
conversation.
The mayor doesn't know
My father.
about their ancestry for over 1,000 years, and they was not supposed to know about the demon stuff until we could confirm everything.
Well, they know.
Wow, you can't keep doing this.
Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, no, these two, Moldorth. I'm gonna do that. Actually, no, I can't do it twice in a row. Or at the same
I'm going to
time.
counterspell whatever Bob does.
Sure, that's a cantrip. Just keep
It doesn't matter. You can still counterspell cantrips.
It's a waste.
It's a grossly waste of a counter spell, but he is not wrong.
True. Okay,
Kyoko
whatever.
is not wrong
Yes,
in this
everything
statement.
is fine.
No.
Anyways, I'm gonna leave the group huddle and be like, okay, so apparently I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Have at it. Like you're doing so well already.
It's what,
Barbara's
you
gonna
see,
go back to reading a book.
Now we have to diffuse this.
so
You're the one
Mia
who
turns
started
to the mayor. Is what she says true? Is the village possibly going to come under attack? Well, I can't verify anything on that front. Although the idea of having the fairy over there, Barb over there, came to me and offered to help establish a more suitable defense around the town. You know, something more so than the fence that we currently have. I'm not opposed to the idea, but I wanted to wait for the conversation with you guys to happen first.
Hida, I have a question.
Yeah, I might have an answer.
In your setting, is there any kind of there's somewhat of a contract, but is there a oath bound by magic with consequences to one side that I could swear upon in order to gain their trust?
Oh, there's tons of oaths that can be done like that and everything like that. But, you know, a lot of that type of oath is more like a paladin's oath than anything else.
Yeah.
It's not something that is like readily I'm gonna swear an oath and thing. It'd be more of a written magical contract.
Man, I remember when we had a paladin.
Do I have the parchment paper needed on me?
I mean, yeah, technically you
can't
do
just
in your
use any
spellbook.
paper?
Right, you could rip out a page of a blank page of your spellbook and use that.
Kyoko's going to turn to Hengaku. Hengaku, I'm thinking of writing up a contract, a oath bound by magic. Us being on the punishing side if it were to break, in order to gain their trust. That says that it's essentially just a promise. It's a promise that we swear on our magic. We swear on our magic that we are telling the truth and nothing but the truth. And there will be a severe punishment towards our magic if we were to ever break that.
Technically, we are telling the truth, but with Ethan, it could be any technicality. Out of character.
On Yakusha, in character, because you have such a high insight, passive insight and everything like that, I will say that the idea that Kyoku is proposing to you, telling them that making an oath that you are telling the truth about what these blades are here for, that they were chosen to be these Uilua blades, and the entire spiel that you gave is in fact the truth. It is more or less what you're doing is a show of good faith rather than a convincing, which could lead to a convincing argument.
Exactly. We're not looking to gain anything out of this contract other than their trust. Their trust is what's most important to us right now. That is what we need.
Right.
Enough that I would risk my magic on this contract.
No, while
Yes,
y'all
but
are
you-
huddling, Scratch is gonna sit down with them. I was like, so they told you about the stories, right?
Yeah.
So those demons have come back, and if we don't fight them off, the whole world will be in danger, this village included. And so that is the severity of the situation.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Swear to God, if it's that simple.
Dude! Bitter.
Sure, I'll use some glory dice.
All right, how many you want to use? You got 4 available.
I say,
Are we able to roll and then use glory dice?
As long as you do
Oh.
not tell me the result beforehand, and it's fine. So if you roll
Alright,
it and
sure.
before you because the way that even though I can see all the rolls, I rather you guys, as once you are like committed to it, you can declare it. So despite the fact, yes, I see
I'll
the roll.
use two.
Yeah, 2. All right, so add 2d6s to it.
this whole time I could have used
got
glory
it.
dice to save us.
I
Forgot about those, didn't you?
No,
Very funny.
I remember. It's just you say that after we roll, we have to use it before we roll.
Before the result is determined.
Yeah, which after we roll, the result is determined.
Yeah, but if you roll it and you say, I want to add glory dice to this. It's the same thing
You
as...
never explained that. We've been doing it the
I
hard
ha-
way the whole time.
No, I have explained it that way many times before. Here's the best way to think about it. It's like the lucky feat. You roll the dice. I see the dice land, but you're going to say, I'm going to expend a point of luck to re-roll that. That's how that works. It's just saying, that I'm going to use a glory dice to add on to this. Yeah.
Anyway, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you kind of lay it out more frank and straightforward, or just kind of sitting down to it, you can see the two start to change their opinion. And then you get, for those who have the high passive insight, you get the feeling that, okay, they're not looking at you as though you're shady merchants anymore.
I looked at Hanyaksha and Kyoku and was like, we're not children.
Well, yes, that's obvious. But they were still suspicious of us, so I was going to write up a contract that would pretty much give them trust towards us.
Zach kind of looks down to the ground, looks towards his sister, looks towards the table with the swords on them, and then he walks up to one of the blades. He reaches down, grabs one and lifts it. From your guys' perspective, he seems to lift it with ease. And as he draws the blade from the scabbard, you could almost feel a small gust of wind, and conjured as if the blade itself has recognized its owner. And you kind of just see this little awestruck look on Zach's face.
If you're worried
Kyoku
about
will
learning how to use it, we can bring you to people who can teach you.
Turns back towards Mia. Mia, I think they might be telling the truth. At which point Mia walks up, gently picks up the other blade, and does the same thing. And again, you guys feel that arcane gust coming around here. It is almost, and another visual standpoint is that the few magic gemstones that are encrusted into the ornate handles of the blades, blades kind of twinkle a little bit more than they do when the normal light hits them.
So how does it feel being accepted by the Blades?
To be honest,
no.
we basically saying you wouldn't know. To be honest, it feels a little weird. It's as if it's just all natural for some reason.
Interesting. See, I've never been chosen by any of these Blades, obviously, so I was kind of curious what the feeling was like.
Like, it's strange. It's like a reunion with an old friend, yet I've never held a sword before.
At this point, you could call it similar to a family friend of yours, yes?
I don't think... No, it's more like a good friend.
Okay.
Both of them kind of re-sheath the swords and put them back down on the table. And finally, after all this time, they kind of just sit down on the couch. And Mia kind of poses the question of, if we're the chosen wielders of these blades, what is it you want us to do?
You would travel alongside us, and there will be danger. After all, we are saving the world from demons. But we want you to train first. We will take you to some people who could teach you how to use the blades. But in the end, this will always end with us fighting them.
There will be others like you with blades of their own. So know that you're not alone.
And we'll be right here beside you along the whole journey as well.
Mia kind of looks towards Zach, and then they look at each other. Zach then raises his head. And when exactly do you plan on leaving?
The village?
What do you mean?
Well,
we would plan on leaving the village in at least a couple days. I'll give you enough time to pack up whatever you need, say your farewells, and see the improvements that we can make upon your village. I think the mayor might have already given permission to our little druid friend to already improve the walls.
does it have to be a few days?
What do you suggest?
Well, the summer solstice is in a week's time, and Mia picks up the conversation from here. And we kind of want to participate in it at least one more time.
Sorry, I just got a call on my phone, so I couldn't listen. What were you saying after the last thing I said?
Long story short, Zach is wanting to wait until the summer solstice is over because both Mia and them are wanting to participate in it and wanted to participate in it.
How long is that? How far away is that?
1 week.
Kyoku turns to the rest of the party. And Yaku, Scratch, Bob as well. Is there any issue if we stay here for at least 6 days?
Other than it being in
Not at all.
Not really.
No, not
The
really.
only possible problem will be the increase of danger, but if we're all confident enough that we can handle it, we can stay for 6 days.
Alrighty then, it's decided. Yes, we can
Was I-
stay until then.
Plus, I feel bad taking away a vessel from kids when they're about to go into possible war. That's
yes,
not
of
me.
course.
That's not out of character. I don't give a fuck. That's in character. Character me wouldn't
Yeah.
want that happen.
Yes,
He feels
of
the
course.
same way when it came to him.
No, I feel the same way. We want them to experience a little bit more of their childhood before they're thrust into a battle. Of course, that makes sense.
No, every day we just stay here waiting on you. I will be training you in these weapons as much as I can.
And they
And
both.
I will be analyzing your movements and techniques that I have learned from my father. It might not have been a lot in the way of swords, but I will be able to guide you a little bit as well.
No, I'm not going to say anything. We're going to let that one slide.
Hmm.
Nothing. Go on. You got it.
Dex, that's a cheat. Yeah, dude, you cheat. That's fine.
I mean, okay, hang on, out of character. Hankoku, what the fuck? What do you mean?
Oh no.
It was like you're a wizard teaching people how to change swords. I'm like, wait.
His father was a
Assumedly,
hunter.
growing up, I would have. Yeah, I grew up with a hunter dad. I would have known. I would have
That's why I
seen
said
him
I
at
let it
least-
slide.
Yeah, okay. I don't wield one, but I know the knowledge needed to give criticism.
That's Barb. What did you say?
I think their roommate came in and said something.
What? No.
Ah.
Mm. All good.
Oh, good. Alright, then. So, as... So the mayor... The mayor Anakin sent him. So then, and it seems you have an agreement. Leaves in a week. You two will stay. You guys will all leave on the leave the day after the solstice, correct?
Right.
Was that a correct? I heard, or
Yeah, that was correct.
okay.
Yes.
I mean, Tokigami.
I was muted for a minute.
Ah, okay, fine. All right. Well then. Well then, I guess they're all settled then. He turns towards Barb. With that in mind, I'll gather the various representatives of town, and we can discuss the construction of the new wall for the town, and with them, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
I say it's almost. I'll say this entire
Better
conversation.
late than never, I suppose.
Yeah. We
We'll
might not be
here
able
for
to
a couple
get.
days.
We might not be able to get everyone ungathered tonight, but I can get some gathered to at least get part of the wall finished.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, and let me make a few. Let me run and make a few house calls. If you want to wait here for me, Barb, we'll meet up and then discuss stuff later. But we'll probably secure the. What if anything?
Indeed.
And they start. He starts making plans with you to start fixing up the wall.
Mm-hmm. I do make him aware of all the specifics of my spell and how it works.
Yeah.
And that I can only do so much at a time, use it twice a night at most.
Yeah.
So,
In the
That's
meantime,
Common needs.
what were you saying?
I said the best thing you can do is help the village with common needs.
Okay, I'll be perfectly honest. That thing was both getting loud, soft, and gargling just enough for me to not understand a single word you said.
Can you hear me now? Sorry, I moved the mic a bit.
I can hear you now. Yes, go ahead.
I was saying the best thing Yaku could do is to help with common needs. So I guess the only thing he'll probably do is hunt, if not do people favors around the front of the village.
Yeah. Well, right now it is 18:30. So dusk is falling. People are starting to actually close up shop for the night, and it is dangerous to go hunting in the forest at night.
Speak for yourself.
Not everyone here's a drow. A dark elf.
Yeah, he's that.
So you don't know what the fuck I told you, race.
And yes, there is a difference between dark elf and drow.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so as everyone kind of gets settled in for the night, do you? I'm gonna have one last group persuasion check for you to convince them to take the swords with them for the night.
Please, please don't let me roll low for once.
Please don't let this be a weird trip. With the Hida? No way.
I rolled the same number. I hate it here. Nah, it's the dice. I'm changing dice. It's the dice. I rolled the same number for persuasion twice.
11 and 11. 15 for Kyoku. And what did you get?
Please don't let this be a weird session.
And what did you get?
Tremors, no way.
Scratch.
I got 10.
10? Well, thankfully the DC was 10, so everyone, the group check passed it.
Oh my god.
Mostly, anyways.
Oh my god.
What is with my rolls today?
Okay. I'm not rolling for NPCs. Anyway.
I mean, that's fair.
I need to go feed the cat soon.
Yeah. So pretty much you guys turn in for the night. You will go ahead and
Down.
Yeah.
Cats. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Since you guys did manage to go through today without doing much of extraneous things, after this night's long rest, Kyoku, you do regain 2 points of exhaustion, so you're down to 1 point of exhaustion. Oh, right,
Okay.
I've been forgetting to do the -3 to everything.
Too late.
Well,
It's too late
now.
It's too late.
Yep, too late
Too
now.
late now.
Too late now. Anyway, so.
Sweating bullets.
Retcons the whole fucking session.
Well, when a lot of them were above 20 rolls to begin with, it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so going through the night, you managed to kind of get a decent wall set up around the front perimeter and everything like that. And so that one sits and remains, and you make sure that it remains sturdy and everything like that. Everyone does get a long rest again for the night.
Alrighty. Please hit that long rest button for me.
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
And through this night, you guys are fairly confident in the security of the town that you're in.
Okay.
All right.
Kyoku keeps an ear out for that alarm ping as well.
Oh yeah, no, it would wake you up in the middle of the night and everything like that.
Okay, perfect.
At 6 o'clock in the morning on the 10th, Kyoku, you wake up early and, start kind of getting ready and everything like that. Since you're currently resting in an inn, the meals are provided for you guys as part of the payment of the inn. For those who are staying at the inn, it does cost you a grand total of 15 copper for each night that you're staying there. So you're going to be staying there at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nights.
6 nights?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 6, possibly
So
7.
minus-
6, possibly 7 nights, actually. Yeah, it's going to be 7 nights because you'll be leaving the day
180
after.
copper.
Yeah, 180 copper, which would be 1 silver and which would be 2 silver and 40 copper.
All right, I'm just gonna give them 3 silver.
There you go.
Round it out.
I got my math conversion correct.
I thought it was 10.
No, it's 50.
Oh, it's 50. Okay.
Yeah,
3
50.
silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 per coin level. That's what I'm saying. Hey, 180. Well, that's 2 silver and 40 copper. Oh no, 2 silver and
80 copper.
so yeah, 3 silver and
30 copper. 3
copper.
silver, 30 copper.
There you go. There's the math. So yeah, it's an additional 30 copper, Barb.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 silver and 30 copper. There we go. The goal has been accounted for.
4 silver. Okay.
And I will.
So how much copper is 1 silver?
50.
Okay.
Did I not just pay for everyone, or was that for per person?
That's per person.
Oh. How many of us are there?
4.
So I just paid for myself.
You paid for yourself. I paid for mine.
Oh,
Pet
there's.
stay free.
You know, I'm just gonna
I
drop 10
scratch
silver.
over. Calls me a pet.
I'm just gonna put 10 silver on the damn counter and be like, that should be enough, right?
Let's see.
Plus my plus the 3 plus the 4 I already
It's at least 12 silver for all
Plus-
of us.
plus the 4 I already dropped down. That's 14.
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, they see you drop 14 silver onto the table there, and you're like, that'll cover it.
I don't need to math that small. I can just overpay if I have to.
Do you tell them to keep the change?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You tell them to keep the
Well,
change.
man, I would have just dropped the gold coin and called it a day. Huh?
Yeah,
give
right.
him
No,
a heart
I
attack.
want one up you with a platinum.
God, give
No,
them
no,
a
not
real heart
even a
attack.
platter. That's
That's
kill them all.
You're called the apothecary at that point.
At that point, I can just be like, okay, show off the fucking platinum at an inn.
All right then. So, on the dawn of this, now 5-day downtime week that you guys will be having here, there's a number of things that you can do around town. You can talk around to people, get rumors of local stuff. If you want to go out and explore the area, you can, and everything like that. There's a number of things that you can do around here. You just have to kind of go around and ask about.
Oh, I just had an idea. It's not a good one at all, but it's an idea.
Go ahead.
Well, I still have the mental thought of the gold scythe, and I'm thinking, why don't I just get a regular scythe? I have a bunch of gold on me, but why don't I just glue gold coins on top of the entire scythe and call it a day? Except for part of the handle that I have to handle, but
That sounds like the most ghettoest way to make a gold scythe I have ever heard in D&D history. I've been playing this game for several years, and that hit me inside deeply.
I will say this. You do not need a gold sickle to harvest the fucking tree.
That's what it says, though. It says gold sickle with the moonlight. That's why we used to
vetoed that.
Okay, but hang on. Counterpoint, Hida. Imagine how sick a gold coin-plated scythe would be.
It's a
I was gonna be
sickle.
okay with it if
Mind you, it's a sickle this entire time, not a scythe.
a sickle.
let's point out, I would have been okay with it if Diva just said that they was gonna use fire magic to melt the gold coins onto the sickle. I would have been okay. You said tape? Tape the coins?
Glue.
Tape also works, I suppose, if we can find any of that.
Tape doesn't
Oh my god! Help us, please. This is the richest person. I want to point out this is the richest person in our party.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm just like, Kyoku's just under his
12
breath. He's
platinum,
like,
90 gold, 88 electrum, 69 silver, 53 copper. At the time
And
I'm
yet,
looking
this
at
is
this.
the thoughts they come up with. I
Hey,
don't
Kyoku.
understand.
Kyoku under his breath is just like, fucking rich people.
Don't melt the gold coin.
I don't think it's a reasonable moment. This is
Honestly,
more like
hang
a
on.
greedy person moment. This is like the cheapest way to do something.
Out of character, Hida, if she decides to do this, can you make it a custom item? Because that sounds
I
just
will
really
absolutely make it a custom item.
fun. Okay, you know what? Now you have to, Diva.
I see it now. Diva whipping out in battle. The fucking band is like, is that a sickle with gold coins glued onto it?
In the middle of battle, one falls off. She's like, "Oh shit!" Grabs it up.
Grabs it up, pulls the gum out of her mouth, puts it on, and sticks it back on.
This is on par with the flail of silver coins.
Just
Or just put a bunch of
why?
silver coins in a sock.
Look, even that's more effective than what that was.
Oh my god.
I'd
Anyway.
rather have the flail of fucking coins than the sickle. That's glued with
Hey,
gold
the sickle of coins. Does the sickle of coins count as both bludgeoning and piercing?
The
thing is,
flail
No!
will be bludgeoning of silver damage. So
You be
it's
lucky enough to
normal.
stab with it.
Oh my
Yes, that's
god.
bludgeoning. The sickle turns into a bludgeoning weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just
Anyway,
get raided.
I got raided a while ago.
Oh,
I already did the shout out.
Let's say hi to them.
Well, I was in the
then
middle of
everyone-
roleplay.
yeah, and they
Wait,
all
you
got to
didn't-
hear that skit right there.
You just stopped the middle role play to say hello to your raiders?
No, but I did the shout out.
I'm gonna strangle you.
This is the man who wants to be a big streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, normally I would have a bot in here. They're posting out messages saying, in the middle of roleplay, I may not acknowledge every single conversation and chatter in here, but bot is broken because Nightbot decided it didn't want to exist on my channel anymore.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I have no idea what's going on with it. Like, if I type in,
You murdered my bot.
It's time for a new bot. That's why you streamer bot.
yeah, I need a new streamer bot, for sure.
Get streamer bot from Nutty.
Oh, it is Hida, the fire charmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm typing in world, like that, should bring up the world anvil page.
Wait, did it?
Yeah, and then here's the Wattpad stuff. That should bring up the Wattpad and information.
You know,
Lurk
I just did a
should
little bit
also
of
bring up
research
a
and-
thing as well.
the irony
Look,
is
brought up a thing on my end.
yeah, the irony is it's not lore accurate, but Barb can learn heat metal. She wouldn't because it's related to fire, but
That's the less funny option though. That's less funny.
Nah, you want to commit to the bit at this point.
Yeah, I gotta commit.
Yeah,
Gotta
no.
commit it, not to know it.
your response to that was just gold there, Honyakusha.
It's like
This whole situation was gold.
The
We're
silence
in a
gold.
land of magic. You can't take the time to fucking cast fireball on a fucking gold coins and melt that shit.
Anyway, we're getting
don't
way
think fireball would
way
melt
off
it.
topic here. So I'm gonna say that this. Yeah. Gameplay mechanic wise, you guys have about 5 full days of free downtime to yourself, of where you guys can talk to the townsfolk, hear about rumors. If you want to go out gather resources such as herbs or even monster materials to do stuff, gather out meat and things like that, you can as well.
I would like to go looking for a sacred tree.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Today's the day, Hida.
Today is the day to try out your alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I would want to do.
I do.
You don't want to try that. What if you save the alcohol tasting for the solstice festival?
Oh,
Is an idea.
honestly,
Yeah, it'd be a guaranteed event.
honestly, yes. Yeah.
Alright.
And give it time to ferment more.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Making sure for your let's see, for your alcohol, did we put down the DC that you rolled for it?
What?
I'm just making sure that we had the.
After waiting this long, do I finally have to roll for it?
I would
I'm gonna go feed
say.
the cats.
I would say yes. I'm gonna.
Okay, that's scary.
Maybe I don't know. We'll figure out. We'll figure this out later.
Okay.
Well-
I was like, I waited multiple sessions. I was like, if I fuck up now, that's scary.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Anyway, so yeah, there's that you can do. Again, there's other stuff around here, and according to the intel that you guys have also that you received from the bandits last time, you might think they're at their stronghold, may be nearby as well.
Can I send? I'm sorry.
Yeah, because if you
Go
guys
on.
look on the main map that you have there, the red dot is very close to where you guys are located.
Hang on, I forgot I had Roll20 opened. Let me see. Give me a second. I can't see the red dot.
I will focus ping everyone to it.
Okay. Can you disable the turn order? I can't get it off my screen. Thank you. Okay. So that's where the red dot is where we are, or where the bandits might be?
The bandits.
Okay.
Yeah, the blue circle is where
Alright.
you guys are located.
Can I summon out Noir and have Noir fly up and see if she sees anything?
It will take her a while to do so, but that is something that you can do.
I would like to do that.
All right, then. We'll also say that Casper joins them as well.
Alrighty. I forgot Phantom was even here.
Yeah, Phantom the character is here. He's a Phantom right now, though. But yes. So, with that in mind, like I said, and you have a number of things that you can do. Like I said, you can go out, gather resources, be it ores, herbs, whatever, but you probably should talk to the townsfolk, because the townsfolk will have other information for you at later times. But we'll save that for next time, as we'll go ahead, as we're kind of not a good, decent stopping point for today's session. You guys have successfully negotiated with the young heroes and have agreed to begin their training and other aspects of their new life to be, all before the summer solstice. And on that note, guys, thank you all for coming out here. Thank you again to Hita Fire Trauma for the raid. And yes, I'm sorry I did not directly acknowledge you, but I was in the middle of a scene and I did not want to interrupt the scene because it would be very awkward and I would lose track, and I know how I am when I lose track of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm just curious, out of this whole session, how many lines are we going to be putting in, like, famous quotes are we going to be adding to your your server?
I don't know, however many you guys put in.
Because I think at least a few of them are going to be, yeah. I think I'm just going to find a scythe, or, was it? Yeah, scythe or whatever we call it. And just cover it in gold coins.
Yes.
Or glue.
With
Or-
tape or glue.
Things we'll have to figure out next time. In the meanwhile, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. And yes, we'll be back next week for birthday week on Wednesday the 29th of April. Well, I'm another year older and therefore get another free DLC I did not ask for. Until then, any last words for my players?
Professor Oak was woke as heck for that time period, as he is the first person I've ever seen ask for someone's pronouns.
God damn.
Hell yeah. We love supportive oak.
Oh my god. Anyakusha,
hang on,
anything
is it-
from
is it Oak or
you?
is it Hoenn? Who's the first professor?
About
asked
what?
if you're a boy or girl?
We're ending the stream. Any last words from you?
Fuck it.
And there you go. We'll see you guys next week.
My last words are glorp. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Professor Rowan.
We're moving on.
I don't know.
We're moving on from here, guys. Have a good night.